This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.
With rising premium costs, you might be tempted to pull back on how much insurance you carry. But it's still important to have robust coverage from a company you can rely on in case disaster strikes. We believe in neighbors helping neighbors. We've been a trusted source for quality insurance since 1909. We offer both personal and business insurance products, and we can help protect what you value most. You can trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual. For more information, visit grinnellmutual.com.
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today. At Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, we know that the Tigers have a game plan every time they take the field or court. And at Ramsey Weeks, we have a plan for you too. Check out our website at ramseyweeks.com to get started. You can find all your insurance needs from residential to commercial, and if it is real estate you are looking for, you are one click away in the top menu. Here you can browse our residential and commercial listings. Don't forget, let Ramsey Weeks create a game plan for your new insurance or real estate purchase. Go Tigers!
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy. Or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
At Mayflower Community, we offer a full continuum of care, from independent living in our beautiful historic neighborhood to assisted living, memory care assisted living, and skilled nursing care that meets you exactly where you are. But life here is about the experience. Whether it's enjoying a meal with friends in one of our dining spaces, staying active in the Wellness Center, or exploring our walking paths, there is always a way to connect. Come see why Mayflower is more than a residence. It's a community.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue, Grinnell, would like to invite everyone to experience the Barnyard. Our friendly smiles will serve you up with your favorite yogurt flavor of the day, sundaes, and specialty cyclones. If lunch or supper is what you're craving, they have all the favorites. Large groups are welcome by the busloads, and you can always catch us on the move or online. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. Go Tigers!
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to TT Craney Field and the Tiger Sports Livestream Network for tonight's doubleheader WAMAC soccer action between the Grinnell Tigers hosting the Solon Spartans in a girl-boy doubleheader. How you doing? Chris Jr. here with you on a Tuesday night, and we have soccer action for you. Brought to you by our fine sponsors, as you just saw: Poly Ice Pizza, Grinnell Mutual, Weldon Drywall, Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Real Estate, Latitude Signage and Design, Mayflower Community, Mahaska Communication Group, Prairie Lakes Church, Wagon Wheels West, B3 Technology. Our scoreboard sponsors, Kurt's Collision Center. Then you'll see our business card sponsors there in the upper right-hand corner. All those businesses I mentioned, also including Grinnell Firestone, S&S Electric, and Corey Hall Photography. And another sponsor we are dearly appreciative of is the Strand 3 Theaters, located on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. Solon is out of the WAMAC East. They're coached by Amanda Paulson. They come in with a record of 5-2-1 overall. They beat Iowa City High last night in Iowa City. That's a Class 4A school. So Solon comes in a very powerful team. They're led in scoring by a junior midfielder, Sophia Link. She wears number 3 in white, averaging 6 goals and 5 assists. And the goalkeeper is a senior goalkeeper, Audrey Heineman, with 26 saves at a 79% save percentage. For the Grinnell Tigers and Coach Stephen Seek, it's been kind of a tough year with injuries and other things coming up. They just have really had not been able to field a full team. Matter of fact, tonight they're missing 7 players out for various reasons tonight: injuries, other commitments, and things like that. But the Tigers come in with a record of 2-7-1 overall. They lost to Clear Creek Amana a week ago Tuesday. They're led in scoring by Caitlin Seek, sophomore midfielder, with 5 goals on the season, and Marin Sherman, a sophomore goalkeeper who will be in goal tonight, has 129 saves on the season with a 77% save percentage. So that is our lineups and how we get together tonight. Also want to take this moment too. Busy week as we approach lots of tournament action for golf, tennis, and track. The Tiger girls and boys track teams, they are competing in the WAMAC Conference track meet this Thursday night at Benton. And then 1 week from this Thursday, the state qualifying meet is Thursday, May 14th at Pella. The Tiger girls and boys both have a lot of competitors and a lot of relays that are among the top in the conference and also the top of the state qualifying. So we want to wish them good luck. Girls golf is at Newton today for the Newton Girls Golf Invite. The regional assignments will be released tomorrow, May 6th. Regional meet is first round is Friday, May 15th, and the second round is Wednesday, May 20th. And girls state golf for the Tigers class is at Pheasant Ridge Golf Course in Cedar Falls, May 28th and 29th. For boys golf, the sectional golf meet is Wednesday, May 13th at Oskaloosa. District golf meet is Monday, May 19th at Boss Landon in Pella. And the boys tennis districts have been released as sectionals. Grinnell Tigers are in the Oskaloosa. Oh, no, that's the golf, pardon me. So the tennis sectionals, Grinnell Tigers in the Columbus Catholic Waterloo. That's on Saturday, May 16th. Among the teams up there is Appleton Parkersburg, Dyke New Hartford, Comanche, Clear Lake, Columbus Catholic Waterloo, Grundy Center, Gladbrook Rhinebeck, Grinnell, Union High, LaPorte City, and Waverly Shell Rock. The state meet is May 27th and 28th up in Waterloo. So good luck to all those Tiger teams competing this week and in the weeks to come as we kind of finish up the spring sports season, looking just over the horizon on the fringe for the softball and baseball season. And again, keep your eye on our website. That's the watermark there in the lower right-hand corner. Add the .com. That's our website. We'll update that as schedules and things allow. Here we go. We are underway. Tigers with the ball first. Tigers in the white with the orange stripe and the white numbers. Or Tigers in the black, pardon me, with the orange stripe and the black numbers. Solon in the road white. Tops and shorts with the big black numbers. Tigers trying to get the ball across. And it's just booted out of there by Solon. Giving chase for it for the Spartans is number 36, Sophia Ortega. She still has it on the far side, being chased down by Estefani Martinez. Or Isabel Holden checked that. Shot towards the middle and scooped up, nicely done by the Tiger goalie, Marin Sherman. Won't really count that as a shot on goal. She was trying to pass it to the center with one of her teammates right there. Again, leading scorer Sophia Link for them being the Spartans, with 6 goals in the season. She was right in the mix there, but Marion Sherman came up and scooped that ball away before Link had a chance to do any damage with it. First of 2 games we have for you tonight. There's another long pass being chased down by Sophia Ortega. She's trying to get to the corner. She cannot quite catch it. It goes out of bounds across the end line. It will be a goal kick. Oh, no, they're going to say offside was the call. All right. Offsides was the call against Solon. And again, unlike other sports like basketball and football or in baseball or, they don't really have hand signals. They just simply blow the whistle, put their hand up, and indicates a violation. Since they're spotting the ball down at the 23, that's where the offside occurred. So that tells me it was a violation, an offside. And I've already gone through extensively in other broadcasts trying to explain offside to you. All I would say is, 1, I'm not going to even try it. And number 2, in the official rules for soccer on the Union webpage, it's a 2-page document to explain offsides. So we'll just have to go with their word for it that offsides is indeed offside. That ball was off of Solon, out of bounds, so it'll be a Tiger throw-in. Again, we talk about some of the unique things about soccer. Now Solon takes the ball away. That's Link on the far side trying to maneuver, and she went to kick it, but her foot like got caught in the turf. Now she intercepts the pass, and she's squaring around to maybe get a shot. Tries a centering pass, but it's knocked away. Nicely done by Grinnell, and just booted out of bounds by the Tigers to stop that threat. I think that was Lainey John, or check that. Caitlin Seek was back there, intercepted that centering pass. Sophia Link was trying to hit her teammate, Teagues, early, and knocked away by Grinnell. That throw-in goes off of Solon out of bounds. It will be Tigers' ball on the throw-in. As you notice and you see on our webcam there, the players do not have to wait for the official to handle the ball. Once it goes out of bounds, whatever way the official points, there's a ball down in the middle again, loose for a moment. Solon had it, and they're going through. Martinez giving chase, also Caitlin Seek giving chase. It goes out of bounds. It is going to be Solon ball with a throw-in. But they don't have to wait for it. As soon as they get the ball, they can turn and go. There's no waiting time, and there's really no count as to how long it takes you to throw it in. Throw-in knocked down by Solon. Now pass out to the middle of Zerly. Her pass is deflected off a Grinnell player out of bounds. It'll be another Spartan throw-in. Just about 3.5 minutes gone by. The vast majority of the action been down here in Grinnell's defensive end. Now the Spartans try to send it again. Knocked away, nicely done by Grinnell. And now they call a violation on Solon. Again, they just blow the whistle, raise their hand. We don't know what happened. They don't give it any indication, just some type of violation on Solon. The other thing I will say about that, as I've said all season long, and I get asked by people, why do you keep repeating that? Well, we may have people who are tuning in for the first time or who have tuned in but don't really understand the rules of soccer. Not that I'm an expert, the old basketball coach that I am, but I have studied them up a little bit. That ball was off Grinnell out of bounds. It will be a Solon throw-in. But the vast majority of the officials out there, the fouls called, are at the official's discretion or in the official's judgment. So it's a real judgment-heavy call by the officials. I mean, there are rules, don't get me wrong. But by and large, we've seen some pretty violent collisions between players where both players end up on the deck and you think, oh my goodness, that's a hard shot. And there's a long pass down out ahead of the group, but a little too far, and Sherman runs out to scoop it up. As Solon had 2 players closing in on that. That is considered a shot on the goal, even though that was from about the 50-yard line. And Sherman with the save. Now she boots it out to clear out of the zone. But the officials have a lot of onus on them to make the determination. And just like any other sport, some officials let a lot of contact go. Some officials call it very tight. But we have seen some violent collisions, and the violence of the collision does not determine if there's a foul called. We've seen just barely any contact. The official calls a violation. We've seen some pretty violent collisions where both players end up on the ground and nothing's called. So it just kind of depends. Now the ball's down in the deep corner. That's booted out by Grinnell. And they ruled it was not over the end line, or did they? Looks like no, it's going to be a throw-in. And the reason why that's important, when the ball goes out on bounce on the sideline there, as you see, if in this case out by Grinnell, then Solon gets a throw-in from the sideline. If it would have been out of bounds and or across that end line that's there too, right to the right of that flag, it would have been a goal kick for the Spartans. That is the difference. So now Tigers get the ball in as the ball goes out of bounds off of Solon. Now Tigers can play it in. Tigers, briefly at the start of the match, had the ball across the 50 into the Solon defensive end, but then the rest of the time it's been down here in the Tigers defensive end. Now Grinnell tries to clear. Pass is a little wide. Jansen picks it up for the Spartans. Over now to Johnson. Avery Johnson back out in the middle to Tegan Zerly. Zerly now over to Link, their leading scorer. Now Link tries to pass ahead to Sophia Ortega. Nice defense by Grinnell, tipping that pass away. Tiger defense has been solid thus far. Now Grinnell's trying to get it down ahead and losing it there to the Solon player. That was Deani Guillen. Goes out of bounds off of her. It will be a Tiger throw-in. And again, Grinnell briefly had the ball across the 50. Now it's a foot race. Tigers trying to get down there. And Solon gets the ball. Now Ortega has it out top. Her pass attempt knocked away by Grinnell. It will be a Solon throw-in. 2 40-minute halves is high school soccer with a 10-minute halftime. The clock runs continuously unless the official stops it due to an injury or other judgmental thing. So by and large, they can run continuously for 40 minutes. Tigers steal the inbounds, and now they are on the attack. Far side is Guillen, but it's taken away by Solon. Spartans always seem like they have a defender in the right spot, at least thus far early on. Now there's a long pass down, knocked down by Solon. That was number 13, Jillian Jansen. And that pass is, let's see, still controlled by Grinnell. Okay, I thought for a second the way they kind of stopped that there was a violation call, but no such call. That goes out of bounds off Grinnell. It will be a Spartan throw-in. Boys game to follow here. Be around 6:30, 6:45 or so after this one. Solon boys and Tiger boys going to do battle here on TT Cranny Field. High school soccer doubleheader action right here on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Now the ball bounced around here in midfield. Solon trying to get it down in their end. Now still loose, and a couple players are going for it. Grinnell comes away with it. Now Tigers trying to retreat and get it past that defense. They pass it over. Now the ball is centered out, but intercepted by Solon. Jansen with the interception. Then it gets kicked loose back by Grinnell. And now here come the Spartans on the attack. Jansen had it again. Overhead now to Johnson. Johnson back to Sophia Link. She's going to push it back, and the Spartans will reset their offense. Delaney Durr, senior defense person down there for the Spartans, and coach Amanda Paulson. By the way, the tournament brackets for soccer will be released tomorrow, May 6th, according to the website. So we don't know yet where the Grinnell girls will be playing or the boys. More than likely, Grinnell girls will have to go on the road. Boys do have a chance to host. We'll just have to see how that kind of plays out. There's a long kick down, and they're going to call, well, let's see, what did he call? I think they're going to be another offside call. Okay. Offsides against Solon. So Grinnell will put it in play at the 25-yard line. Big old boot down. Knocked down by Solon, and a couple players battling for it there. Nice, nifty move by that Spartan player. Couldn't see who that number was. That was number 28, Catherine Rolls, a freshman. Got the ball away. Now Sophia Link comes back again. Link leading the team in goal scoring. Yep, her pass knocked down by Lillian Ford, one of the captains. Now there's a long pass down, and coming up to get it is Sherman. Is she going to get there? She boots it away. Again, two Solon players closing in, and Sherman comes down, and instead of scooping it up, she boots it out of there. Now Tigers have it on the far sideline. That ball goes out of bounds. Nice play by Solon over there, Sophia Ortega. She kicked the ball, but kicked it off a Grinnell player. Went out of bounds, so the Spartans get it on the throw-in. Just over 10 minutes gone by here in this first half. No score between Solon and Grinnell, as you see on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Johnson with the throw-in now for the Spartans. Gets it down to Tegan Zerly, a freshman. Zerly out to Sophia Link. Link, a junior midfielder for the Spartans. Just north of Iowa City. And now that ball is kicked out of bounds by Solon, I do believe. And that's a common strategy. You see we have a sub coming in now for Grinnell. Number 14, Jolene Dostal is checking in for the Tigers. And she will replace, I believe that's Deani Guillen coming out, number 15. Yes, it is. So Dostal in for Guillen. And it will be Tigers ball on the throw-in. Tigers do get a thrown in. Now the ball is deepest penetration Grinnell has had thus far, down to the 30-yard line. Now the pass intercepted by Grinnell. Pass up ahead. Kick back out to reset. Now the pass down inside to Seek. She knocks it down for just a moment. Tigers had it, but then again, as it's always been this first half thus far, Spartan defenders right there to knock the pass away. Now on the attack run is number 13, Jillian Jansen for Solon. She's being checked by Caitlin Seek. Little elbow and shoving there. That's allowed. You can kind of rub shoulders and bump shoulders. You just can't push with a hand, but you can kind of bump into each other as long as, again, if in the official's determination you are going for the ball, then that is allowed usually. Pass goes wide. There's a clearing kick all the way down towards the end. Audrey Heineman was coming up to get it, the Spartan goalkeeper, but her teammate took that away. Delaney Durr. Now Durr kicks it back out to midfield. Tigers do get control back, and Seek circling around, trying to get a shot down there. Ball is trickled down there and now cleared back up. I think people thought it was going to go out of bounds because nobody really chased after it, but Solon gets control. Now the Spartans on the attack. Here comes the run out. Isabel Holden chasing it down. She just boots it across the inlet. That will be a corner kick for Solon. You see the official there pointing the flag right down at that red flag. So the Spartans will have an opportunity for a goal here. The first corner kick of the game for either team comes at the 13-minute mark. See how the Spartans played. It's always fascinating to see how each team designs to play for corner kicks. Spartans are all kind of spread out. Ball is up in the air, and Sherman missed it, and it goes through the net. Let's see. Was there a whistle? No, they're trying to chase it down and just booting it across the end line. For Grinnell was number 3, Isabel Holden. So Spartans are getting on a throw-in. Goal kick was just a little far. There was a Spartan player there tried to head it, but just missed it. It went right through the crease, or right in front of the goal, and bounced to the side and went kicked out of bounds by Grinnell. And this Tiger girls team had a tough season. There's been injuries and only 2 wins, but Coach Seek is reporting the spirits are still good. They've never given up. It's just, it is what it is. You have to deal with it. Some seasons are like that. And just ask if you're a San Francisco 49ers fan. They had a season like that last year. Lost 4 of their 5 top defensive players. Lost their quarterback. Lost their tight end. It just happens in sports. Some years it's just your year for that. Goal kick now by Sherman. Boots it up and out. Knocked down by Seek. We're going to get a high leg kick. I think a violation on Grinnell. Yep, be Spartan ball. Free kick for Solon about the 33-yard line. No score here. Almost 15 minutes gone by. No score between Grinnell and Solon, as you see on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. What wind there is at the back of the Spartans, just blowing right to left across your screen. I'd say it's probably 10 miles an hour. There's a long kick down. Ball is headed up. And now headed knocked down right there in front of the net. There's a shot down, and Solon right there trying to get legs out. But Grinnell steps in and intercepts it. Nicely done by the Tigers. That was Lillian Ford. Kicked that ball out, cleared it out of there. There's a player goes down, and we play on. Official right there. No whistle, so on we go. And now Solon takes the ball back, and Ortega tries to get it centered. Gets it back up to her teammate. Now they're going to circle back out to the middle. Now get it back out to Sophia Link. Link, again, long pass down ahead. You see the Spartan strategy. Link passes it ahead down in the corner, letting her teammates run down it on either side, trying to catch up. However, that kick just a little too far, and it will be run out across the end line. Goal kick coming for Grinnell. winding up our spring sports season. There's just a few broadcasts left. Matter of fact, we just have 3 left, including tonight. Our next broadcast is 1 week from tonight when the Tiger girls and boys host Williamsburg. The Raiders come here to TT Cranny for a girl boy doubleheader starting at 5 o'clock right here on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Again, you look on your screen in the lower right-hand corner, you see our watermark. Just add the .com to that. That's our website. You can go there for our schedules, information, bios of all your favorite announcers. There's a header shot, high and wide. Nicely done. Ortega trying to get a header up, went wide of the net. And we're going to have a sub come in now for Grinnell. Deani Guillen coming in now, replacing, I believe that's Jolene Dostal. Yep, Jolene Dostal. So Guillen back in for Dostal. And Spartans will get it. Oh, no, I guess Grinnell gets it on a free kick. All right, now Solon trying to rush down there. And the pass is deflected away. Ortega has it. Tries to go to the sideline, but it's taken away by Grinnell. Now fighting for it is Morgan Stocks. Stocks out there battling, and it goes out of bounds. They say off of Solon. It's going to be a Tiger ball on a throw-in. Again, the Tigers missing 7 players tonight off the roster for injuries and other things. As we said a little bit ago, Coach Seek reporting spirits are still good. The team is handling this well and just playing hard, as you can see. Their defense has been fairly solid. And as I said, the vast majority of this half has been played down in Solon's or Grinnell's defensive end. Now there's a pass down in the corner to Ortega. She runs it down, waiting for her teammates to get back. Ortega gets around the defense. She tries a centering pass. It's up loose, down in front of the net. Can't get a shot on it. Tigers are there, and they find it clear, but now it's booted out, and it goes up and over that goal shot attempt by, I believe, number 30, Rosie Leisure. Hard to see the numbers from here. Got under it, booted it right up over the goalpost out of bounds. It will be a goal kick coming for Grinnell. Now the pass by Grinnell intercepted by Solon, but taken right back by Grinnell. And now here come the Spartans on the attack. Centering pass over to Ortega. She boots it in and gets it in the goal. Sophia Ortega gets the score off the assist from a teammate. And that's going to come at the 19-minute mark. So Ortega at the 19-minute mark in the first. Her goal makes it 1-0 Spartans. Sub coming in now for Solon, number 1, Keaton Schnur checking in for Solon, replacing number 13, Jillian Jansen. For Coach Amanda Paulson. Again, playoff brackets and pairings for soccer will be released tomorrow on the websites, according to the latest information that I read on that very same website earlier today. Again, Spartans just having the ball down in Grinnell's defensive end most of the time here. Tigers just unable to get anything cleared out of their defensive end. Now the pass down in the corner. Ortega chasing it down, gets control of it. Tries to center, tries to go past the defense. Nice job there by the Tiger defense. So that's Estefani Martinez. She just deflected that out of bounds, and it will be, let's see. Yeah, it should be Solon ball on a throw-in. The ball person just kind of threw the ball back towards the goal. Oh, they're going to say goal kick. All right. I thought it went over the sideline, but they say it went over the end line, so it's a goal kick now for the Spartans, their second one of the match. There's the ball up, knocked down by Solon. Shot up is deflected just wide. That shot attempt by number 28, Catherine Rolls, for the Spartans goes wide right of the net to the left of Tiger goalkeeper Maren Sherman. Goal kick coming here for Grinnell. Long boot out. Again, Solon just seeming to be right there, with players just in the right positions at the right times. Tiger just trying to get it out of their end, give their defense a bit of a break here. Now the Tigers got something going. They try to kick it up the far side. That is chased down, and let's see. Went off Grinnell. And we're going to have a sub coming in now for Solon. Emma Spengler checking in number 33, replacing number 5, Tegan Zerly. That's another thing. Substitutions are at the discretion of the referee. They don't have to let a sub in, unlike basketball or football or any, when you check in at the table in basketball and then you got to go in at the dead ball. Just because there's a dead ball does not mean the sub gets to come in. And no, I don't know why that is. So we'll just go with it because that's the rule. Now the Spartans on the attack once again. Ortega being chased down by Martinez. Tries to circle back, but Martinez takes it away. Nice job by Stefani. Tries to get up to her teammate Seek. It gets past her. Now Tigers kicking up ahead, but right to a Solon Spartan, who promptly puts it back down in. And taken now by Sophia Link. Link maneuvering, but ball's taken away by Grinnell. That was Isabel Holden taking that one away, booting it out of there. Now the long pass down, a little too far. And Marion Sherman scoops it up. And she'll get the ball. Well, I say she'll be a free kick. She can also pass it in, but most of the time goalies kick it. So she booted that one up, and it's going to go off her foot out of bounds. It's going to be Solon ball on the throw-in. A little over halfway through this first half, 1-0 Solon with the lead on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Chris Jr. here with you on a not too bad a Tuesday night for soccer. Cloudy and over a little cool. By the time we get to the boys' game, second half of the boys' game, it's supposed to be down in the 40s tonight, so that could be a bit chilly, but by and large, not too bad a night for a sporting event, or for anything you want to do for that matter. And then a little bit of a warming trend as the week goes on into the weekend. Mid-60s tomorrow, mid-60s, low 70s on Thursday, Friday, then Saturday, Sunday, up high 70s, lower 80s by then too. Pass is knocked down and cleared back in by Solon. Spartans giving chase. They win the foot race. Lainey Hinkle gets the ball back. It's deflected back by Grinnell. Spartans take it right back in. Back to the center. Ortega has it. She has the goal here at the 19-minute mark. Ortega then will boot it back out. Now pass over to Sophia Link in the middle. Link passes the ball out ahead to her teammate on the far side. That's their strategy. Chasing that down is Keaton Schnorr. Schnorr tries to center. It's tipped away by Grinnell and taken back by Solon and then fought for by Grinnell. Nice battle over there on the far sideline. And Tigers come away with it. Pass down now to the corner. Solon trying to get past that Tiger defense, which for the most part has been pretty solid. Just that one goal so far. And only about 3 or 4 shots on goal unofficially. Again, nice job there. Tiger defense takes the ball away. The Solon player was squaring up, getting ready to center the pass. And the Tiger player just swooped in and took it away. So nice job there by that Tiger defense. Spartans now on the attack. Out in the middle of the field. Solon's now going to push it back over. Avery Johnson has it down to Ortega. She tries to get past Martinez and does so. Now Ortega centering it up. Puts a shot on goal. Ball is loose in front. Sherman stopped it. Ball is knocked down by Solon and cleared out by Grinnell. But then Solon has it back. Trying to square around to get a shot off. It's deflected by Grinnell. And Tiger just booted it way out of bounds. And it'll be a throw-in for Solon. Man, oh man, constant pressure on the Tiger defense. The Spartans, as we said, the very vast majority, just about all this entire first half thus far, has been played down here in Grinnell's defensive end. Down by Grinnell's goal. There's a ball booted up and going right to Sherman, who just grabs it, and that stops that Spartan attack. Ball is knocked down by Grinnell. Lillian Ford has it, one of the captains. One of 4 captains for Coach Steven Seek. Ball's down in the corner, just again kicked out of bounds. Grinnell, like most teams, you just boot it out of bounds and let your defense get down there to reset. and live to play another day. The years I've been doing soccer with the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network, I can only remember one or two teams that don't have that philosophy. They always put it in play, no matter what the numbers are. Now the Spartans reset, pull it back out, and now they try to get the attack going. Kicked away by Grinnell. Down and now to Link. Link takes it away. Ball poked out of there by Grinnell. And Grinnell clears it out and gets it across midfield. But right there, as they've been all game long, Delaney Durr, the senior defender, just puts it back in play for her teammates. Now here comes Link on the far side. Link being chased by Isabel Holden. Link puts a shot on goal, knocked down by Sherman, and then she scoops it up. You see why Sophia Link is their leading goal scorer. That was a shot from about, well, she was at about the 10-yard line, but she was at least 15 or 20 yards wide of the net, and she booted it with some velocity. It made Sherman have to step up and make that save, which Sherman did. Keeping the score at 1-0. Solon with the lead over Grinnell on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Now there's a pass down out ahead. Ortega has it. No defenders are back, and Ortega catches. She does not. Able to. Goes across the inline and be a goal kick for Grinnell. Sub coming into the game now for Grinnell. Jolene Dostal checking in. And she is going to replace number 5, Haley Emery. So a junior replacing a sophomore. And now the Spartans play it in. Again, it's pretty evident. You can see Solon's strategy as they get the ball in the middle field and they pick one side or the other, usually the right side. They boot it out ahead and let their forward on that right side run it down, and then they try to get the pass centered back to one of their teammates in the middle to get a shot on goal. Tigers put the ball in play. Deep in their own end, Martinez has it, and it goes out of bounds off Grinnell. Throw in for the Spartans. 12:20 and counting left to go here first half. 1-0 Solon with the lead on Sofia Ortega's goal in the 19th minute of this first half. Spartans out of the WAMAC East Conference coming in with an overall record of 5-2-1. As we said, they beat Iowa City High last night. They are a class above. They are a class 4A school in soccer. Ball bounced around now, taken back by the Spartans. Here comes Sophia Link. Link back in the middle to Rolls. Rolls trying to maneuver around, gets the ball out, try to pass to the wing, knocked down by the Spartans, but taken back by Grinnell. Here come the Tigers. Tigers now on a run out. Gets the ball out ahead, gets past the defense. That is Morgan Stocks, and she can't keep control, but they blew a whistle. Let's see what we're going to have. Looks like a violation on Solon, I think. Grinnell's going to get a free kick from about the 45-yard line. Doing the honors for Grinnell, number 16, Caitlin Seek. Seek boots it down towards the middle. Tigers had their deepest penetration for there just a moment, but then Solon clears it out. Now back in the middle to Seek. She tries to get past the defense, maneuvers one, gets past one. Now there's 3 people chasing her over on the far sideline, and Tigers lose it. 3 defenders against 1. Here comes Solon. Lainey Johnson now breaking out ahead of the pack. Coming in is Seek, cutting out off from the ball. Ball still loose, but cleared out of there nicely by Grinnell. Boy, that Solon player, Lainey Johnson, she got past Sieg. There's a shot on goal, knocked down by Sherman. That shot taken about the 15 or so yard line. Again, big leg by Sophia Link, but knocked down by Sherman. Keeps it at that 1-0 deficit for Grinnell. Big boot out there by Seek. Now Tigers trying to just I don't want to say survived this first half, but just trying to, their defense has been pretty solid except for that one goal on a corner kick. And that was actually defended well. The ball just got loose and Solon kicked it in. Now here we have an attack. Keaton Schnorr on the near side tries to go get it, and Sherman runs down and scoops it up. And that stops that attack. Nice play by Marin Sherman. That's always the goalie's dilemma. Do I run up there and try to grab it, knowing that if I miss it, the player has a wide open net? Or do I just sit back and take my chances on being able to knock it down? I think most analytics or numbers would tell you you're better off trying to go get it and grabbing it than trying to stop a shot. Because much like in hockey, if it's one-on-one with one offensive player and just the goalie's at a serious disadvantage. It's a big, wide net to cover. Now Sieg trying to get it out of the pack, being chased down by a couple of Solon players, clears it over now to the far side to Martinez. Martinez trying to penetrate past that defense of Solon, cannot do it, and the Spartans maintain control. Now there's a pass out ahead. Sieg gives that out ahead to her teammate, Lainey Hinkle. Hinkle coming in, she slides down, and let's see, she hurt or just, nope, just upset she missed it, okay. She looked like she went to plant, she slipped, I think. And again, you have to leave the goalie alone. You really can't touch the goalie. Even if you're going for the ball, they do protect the goalie quite a bit. Again, referee's judgment. But by and large, it's a pretty tight rule book for protecting the goalie. Now here comes Grinnell on the attack. Tigers, 8 minutes left to go first half, trying to get something going, but quickly Spartans take it back. There's a lead pass down in. Lainey Johnson trying to hit her teammate, Madeline Pauly. A little too far, and Sherman out there to scoop it up. Ball cleared out by Grinnell back to midfield, but now taken back by the Spartans. Delaney Durer now coming in from her defense spot, kicks it down. Now Delaney retreats back and gives it off to her forwards. Now Ortega on the far side. Has Sophia Link in the middle. Durer puts a shot up on goal, knocked down by Sherman, loose, but then scoops it up again. We've seen a few stops by Marin like that where she stops a shot, but it goes up, the rebound pops away. And just before a Solon player can close in on to maybe possibly poke it in, Sherman scoops it up, gets control, and that stops that. Now we have a violation called on Solon. I believe that was a high kick. They can't put the leg up above their waist, I don't believe, was that call. But just as quickly as Grinnell gets it back, Solon comes away with it. Ortega now on the far side. Ortega sprinting down that far side, looking to center it. Pass knocked away, nicely done by Grinnell. Literally playing the passing lane there. Took that pass away. Tigers try to clear. Ball's loose for a moment. Now back to Solon. Now a long shot down in. Bouncing slowly towards Sherman. She scoops it up. Unofficially, that's the 10th shot on goal the Spartans have had. And Sherman only giving up the one goal. And that was off a beautiful assist. Ortega knocked it in, but the assist goes to her teammate. I believe that was Tegan Zerly with that assist. Now the pass gets away from Grinnell. Played in by Ortega. She centers it down towards the middle. Pass down now. Sieg had it for a moment. There's an open net. She can't score up. Sherman gets down. The ball's loose, and now Sherman picks it up. Nice deflection by Grinnell that time. Couldn't see that number. That's either Martinez or Holden back there. Deflected that shot. Looks like that's number 2, Estefania Martinez, one of the 4 captains. Got her foot on that, helped her goalie out, and allowed Sherman to pick that one up. 5.5 minutes left to go first half. 1-0 Solon with the lead on the Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a Grinnell Tiger throw-in, but subs in now for both teams. Number 5 for Grinnell checking in. Haley Emery checking in, replacing Deani Guillen. And now the official blows the whistle. Tigers will throw it in. That's the only time they have to wait is on subs. Otherwise, they can just get the ball and go. Now Martinez here on the near side tries to boot it out of bounds. Tried to boot it off a Solon player, but the player did a nice job of getting out of the way. And it'll be Solon ball on the throw-in. Delaney Durr now with that throw-in. Check that. That was Tegan Zerley with the throw-in. Out to Link. Now Ortega has it. Ortega passes his head to her teammate down the far side. Has the angle. Can she get a pass? No, they're going to call offside on Solon. Solon can't believe it. The players kind of put their hands out like, what? So far, nothing from Coach Amanda Paulson. But they did rule offsides against Solon. So Tigers will get the free kick at the spot of the foul, which in this case is about the 13-yard line. Good boot up out of the zone there by Grinnell. Does cross midfield. Now Seek up there to try to poke her. Now the Tigers have it on the attack, but booted out. Again, Delaney Durr right there. And she's been all half, the senior defenseman. Clearing that ball out, letting her defense gather up and stopping that Tiger attack. Tigers have yet to get a shot on goal. Second half, the Tigers, they'll flip ends. Tigers will have the win at their back, so let's see if that helps their cause. Tigers now with some deep penetration. Deepest they've had it. Now they go cross field trying to get the pass up. It's going to be too far though. It was out of bounds off of Grinnell. Spartan ball on a throw-in. Trying to hit Morgan Stocks that time. Morgan just a freshman for Coach Stephen Seek. Doing a fine job. Again, pass taken away by Sadie Klein. But just as quickly, Solon gets it back down. Now a foot race. Here's Sophia Link trying to cross over. Now Link has it in front. Look out. There's a shot up. Knocked down by Sherman. What a save by Marion Sherman. Knocks it down, then grabs it. Link tried to go high to the upper right corner, but Sherman right there knocks it down and makes a save. Keep a little asterisk by that play, keeping it 1-0. You had the Spartans leading goal scorer one-on-one with the goalie, and that time Sherman won that battle. Nicely done. Now the Tigers, again, just cannot get it out of their zone. Now the ball's loose for a moment. 2.5 minutes left to play here first half. Now Caitlin Seek out in the middle, trying to maneuver. Reverses field. Gets that defender away from her, pushes it back to her teammate. Now they boot it up ahead, trying to get it down to Morgan Stocks. Stocks, can she get to it? No, she cannot. That's the other thing. The player can be all the way out of bounds with both feet. As long as the ball is inbounds, they can still play it. Another little odd quirk about soccer and the rules. I'll say that again. The player can be all the way out of bounds. As long as the ball does not cross that yellow sideline, they can play the ball. That throw-in goes wide. I'm not sure if it was deflected or what. Couldn't see. But Tiger, no, it wasn't touched. The Tigers hit the ball to throw-in deep in the Spartan territory. Now the pass thrown in gets past Grinnell. Booted down and Spartans just kick it out. 1.5 minutes left here. Grinnell with a real opportunity here to tie this game up if they can just get something going, get a little bit of a break. But that Spartan defense is all right there. There's Ortega, who scored the goal. She's down there playing defense. And now trying to get it out past the Tigers. Nice footwork that time by Catherine Rolls, a freshman. Tries to get it up, but knocked back by Grinnell. Coming up on 1 minute left to play. There's a pass intended for her teammate, Lainey LaCasey. Check that. That was Haley Emery. Deflected out of bounds by Solon. Now Tigers throw it in. Stocks had it for just a moment. Minute left to go. Here come the Spartans. Back out to number 10, Alex Chidester. Chidester has some nice defensive plays now of her own. Now Ortega tries to boot it back out. Knocked away by Grinnell. Seek has it up there, but again booted back by Solon. Knocked down by Grinnell. Anna Lindberg giving chase on the far side. Boots it up, trying to get it squared up, and can't. Out of bounds off Grinnell. Throw-in coming for Solon. 30 seconds left to go here first half. 1-0 Grinnell with a lead. Pass down in deep. Solon giving chase, but Grinnell are going to get there, and they just boot it out of bounds, and that should probably take care of the half. 10 seconds left. They just put the ball down, let Solon chase it down. And Spartans get the ball thrown in, off a player, and that will do it. The end of the first half. 1-0. Solon with the lead over Grinnell after one half. We'll take this break here for more sponsors to come back with the second half. You're watching high school soccer on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, we know that the Tigers have a game plan every time they take the field or court. And at Ramsey Weeks, we have a plan for you too. Check out our website at RamseyWeeks.com to get started. You can find all your insurance needs from residential to commercial, and if it is real estate you are looking for, you are one click away in the top menu. Here you can browse our residential and commercial listings. Don't forget, let Ramsey Weeks create a game plan for your new insurance or real estate purchase. Go Tigers!
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
At Mayflower Community, we offer a full continuum of care, from independent living in our beautiful historic neighborhood to assisted living, memory care assisted living, and skilled nursing care that meets you exactly where you are. But life here is about the experience. Whether it's enjoying a meal with friends in one of our dining spaces, staying active in the wellness center, or exploring our walking paths, there is always a way to connect. Come see why Mayflower is more than a residence, it's a community.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
Of course, all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school. Through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group, join the Grinnell Booster Club.
Hey Tiger fans, Colton here at Wagon Wheels West in Grinnell, and today's game day boot is this men's Twisted X boot. This boot is going to be super comfortable with that self-stretch technology while also being greatly durable if you have to go and work in the yard or you're out on the job all day. This is going to be the boot for you. But don't get it twisted. This boot is going to look wonderful under a nice pair of blue jeans if you got to go out on the town. And stop in, try it, and good luck, Tigers.
At B3 Technology in Grinnell, we make IT simple. Our team provides reliable managed IT services, cloud solutions, data backup, and network security so your home or business runs smoothly every day. With big city technology and small town customer service, B3 Technology has been helping Central Iowa stay connected and protected for decades. Call B3 Technology today at 641-236-9296 or visit b3tech.com.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue, Grinnell, would like to invite everyone to experience the barnyard. Our friendly smiles will serve you up with your favorite yogurt flavor of the day, sundaes, and specialty cyclones. If lunch or supper is what you're craving, they have all the favorites. Large groups are welcome by the busloads, and you can always catch us on the move or online. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. Go Tigers!
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, we know that the Tigers have a game plan every time they take the field or court. And at Ramsey Weeks, we have a plan for you too. Check out our website at ramseyweeks.com to get started. You can find all your insurance needs from residential to commercial, and if it is real estate you are looking for, you are one click away in the top menu. Here you can browse our residential and commercial listings. Don't forget, let Ramsey Weeks create a game plan for your new insurance or real estate purchase. Go Tigers! Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
At Mayflower Community, we offer a full continuum of care, from independent living in our beautiful historic neighborhood to assisted living, memory care assisted living, and skilled nursing care that meets you exactly where you are. But life here is about the experience. Whether it's enjoying a meal with friends in one of our dining spaces, staying active in the wellness center, or exploring our walking paths, there is always a way to connect. Come see why Mayflower is more than a residence, it's a community.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
Of course, all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership, drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club.
Hey Tiger fans, Colton here at Wagon Wheels West in Grinnell, and today's game day boot is this men's Twisted X boot. This boot is going to be super comfortable with that self-stretch technology while also being greatly durable if you have to go and work in the yard or you're out on the job all day. This is going to be the boot for you. But don't get it twisted. This boot is going to look wonderful under a nice pair of blue jeans if you got to go out on the town. And stop in, try it, and good luck, Tigers.
At B3 Technology in Grinnell, we make IT simple. Our team provides reliable managed IT services, cloud solutions, data backup, and network security so your home or business runs smoothly every day. With big city technology and small town customer service, B3 Technology has been helping Central Iowa stay connected and protected for decades. Call B3 Technology today at 641-236-9296 or visit b3tech.com.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue, Grinnell, would like to invite everyone to experience the Barnyard. Our friendly smiles will serve you up with your favorite yogurt flavor of the day, sundaes, and specialty cyclones. If lunch or supper is what you're craving, they have all the favorites. Large groups are welcome by the busloads, and you can always catch us on the move or online. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. Go Tigers!
Back here at TT Credit Field, the second half just getting underway here. Alongside Dan Walker, I'm Chris Junick. Glad to have you with us for high school doubleheader soccer, girl-boy doubleheader tonight as they host the Solon Spartans. 1-0. Solon with the lead on a goal in the 19th minute of the first half by Sophia Ortega. Hey, a proud sponsor also of Grinnell Tiger Sports Livestream Network is the Strand 3 Theaters, showing now through Thursday at the Strand 3 is Animal Farm rated PG. Devil Wears Prada 2 rated PG-13. Michael, the autobiography of Michael Jackson. And The Sheep Detectives rated PG. All that showing at the Strand 3 Theaters located on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. So Solon started with the ball. As you said, the team split pens. Now Solon is going from left to right, and Grinnell is going from right to left with the win at their back. And I was down on the field during halftime, and that is a pretty good win. That's probably 10 to 15 miles an hour down there in the field. So there's a starting pass out, and the ball is caught by Spartan goalkeeper Audrey Heineman. And that, unofficially, is her first quote-unquote type of action she's seen tonight. Made that catch on that little pass. The Spartans quickly get it back, and on the attack they go. Out ahead now to Sophia Link. Pass a little too far, cleared out of there by Grinnell. Tigers trying to keep it in play. They do. And Tigers chasing it down, and Solon just boots it out of bounds. Again, as we see that all too familiar strategy. Give your defense time to recover and get down there, and the Tigers will throw it in. That pass goes down. It is off of Grinnell. So it'll be a goal kick now coming for the Spartans. Well, already here we've only played about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and we've seen Grinnell with a couple of trips deep into Spartan territory. So that's a nice change for the Tigers as they spent the entire first half. Now that pass is cleared back down by Grinnell. Let's see, it goes out of bounds. There's a shot attempt, I think, just got pushed wide. It'll be another goal kick coming for Solon. Again, their goalkeeper is senior goalkeeper Audrey Heineman. 26 saves on the season, a 79% save percentage is Hyman for the Spartans and coach Amanda Paulson. Solon, part of the WAMAC Conference. They are in the 8-team WAMAC East Conference. Come with a record of 5-2-1 overall. Tigers now doing a good job down in their offensive end. Seek has it out in the middle. As the sun peeks out here from behind the clouds here at TT Cranny. Tigers trying to get something going. Can't quite get the ball centered. Now the pass is up ahead. And Grinnell just boots it out of bounds. And it will be... Oh, yeah. Coach corrected him. He pointed towards Grinnell, but it was clearly off of Grinnell out of bounds. He initially gave it to Grinnell, and the Solon coach said something. You see him turn around there and say, "Hey, Coach, I got it. My mistake." Coach is always quick to help out the officials, you know. I did when I coached basketball. Mr. Official, let me help you out here with that one. Doesn't always go like you want, but at least you're offering to help. Tigers now trying to get the ball out of their end. Get another attack going here. Solon just boots out of bounds again as we see that familiar strategy. And Tigers will have it on a throw-in. Boys game to follow here after this one. Solon and Grinnell boys soccer team will go at it. Approximately 6:45-ish or so, thereabouts. Barring a long stoppage of play here. And Tiger boys coming with the record. Uh, 5-3-3. Solon boys are 6-2-4. And again, this year you see the ties there. The last number is a tie. When we first did this, they would have an overtime period and then penalty kicks. And then last year they did away with that. It just ends in a tie. They've kept it this year. So if it's tied up at the end of regulation time, it goes down as a tie. That's just the way it is. Now the Spartans get it back. There's a long shot by Link up and over, and Sherman watches go out of bounds over the net, and it will be Tiger ball on the goal kick. Ball kicked out of bounds by Grinnell. Isabel Holden boots it away, and the Spartans will get the ball and throw in. Don't forget to check out our business card sponsors there in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. And also, you want to know about our website, it's that watermark in the lower right-hand corner. Just add the .com to that. That'll take you to our website. Tiger ball and throw in. And there you'll see our broadcast schedule, our links to all the games we've done, the links to the games coming up. Plus, you can go to the top ribbon and scroll down for archive of all the sports we've done, all sports. Going back at least a year on some of those. So check it out. We're also on Instagram, Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, and other social media venues. Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Now the Spartans again try to get something going. Start the ball down the side. They do just keep it in. The official says, yep, play on. Now the ball loose. Taken out there by Solon. Back to the center. Their goal scorer coming in there was Sophia Link. She had it knocked away. Now the ball's down. And the Tigers are chasing after it, and it goes out of bounds. It will be a throw in for the Spartans. He didn't really see which way the official pointed that time. Now they throw the ball in right to Link. Link gets the pass back on a give and go. Link maneuvers, puts a shot up, but Sherman right there. Looked like it might have been wider than that anyway, but Sherman took no chances, caught the ball, made the save, and it'll be Tiger ball. She'll get a goal kick, and she boots it up and out of there. You can tell the difference with that win. That ball landed at the 50-yard line, rolls all the way down to the 30. Now Tigers giving chase. That's Deani Guillen chasing it down there. Goes out of bounds. And let's see. I don't think anybody pointed. The official's looking at the side judge here for the call. And the referee out there, and didn't see a call made, so he just said it was Grinnell ball. Now Ortega doing battle. Ortega gets it out in the middle. Now boots it ahead. That give and go thing that Solon does so well. Ortega catches up to it. She puts a shot out there in the center towards Sherman. Again, scoops it up just as the Solon, one of her teammates, was closing in. And Sherman with another save. Ball booted up and out of there. Kicked ahead by Solon. Trying to knock it down, and they get the pass out ahead. Goes past Grinnell out of bounds, and it will be Spartan ball on the throw-in. Ortega working on Anna Lindberg, freshman defender for Coach Steven Seek. Now that's Kinley Mai in there, number 18 for Coach Amanda Paulson, the Spartans. But pass is taken away by Grinnell, and then we have a foul on Solon as Estefani Martinez, a senior quad captain, one of 4 captains for Grinnell, gets dumped. Comes up with a little bit of a hitch, but she's okay. So I like to say a little bit of hitch in her giddy up, but she limping a little bit, but she's walking it off. There's a long boot down, trying to get through the defense, and Seek has it. Seek on a run out. Seek gets a shot on and gets it in the goal. Caitlin Seek finds the far left corner, gets it past Heineman. Wow. Caitlin Seek at the 9-minute mark of the second half ties this game up at 1 apiece. So Caitlin Seek adds to her goal total, and we have a brand new match, 1-1. Now Solon will play it in from the center. And now the Tigers, Dostal gets it, clears it back to the middle. Over to Seek. Seek boots it down ahead, knocked down by the Solon Spartan defense, but taken up by Grinnell. Haley Emery has it for a moment, and nicely done by Ellie Durr, a defender for the Spartans, a sophomore defenseman. Knocks the ball down, but quickly back to Isabel Holden. Holden tries to send a pass down for her teammate, Haley Emery, a little too far. Solon tracks it down, Emery giving chase, and they just boot it up and out of bounds. It will be Tiger ball on a throw-in. Anna Lindberg to throw it in now for Grinnell. Surveying it over, tries to get a thrown in now to Seek. Gets tipped away by Solon. Now Ortega has it. Ortega out in the middle of the field. Boots the ball out ahead. Solon on now on the attack. Gets the ball past the Tiger defense on the far side. Maneuvers back towards the middle. Centering pass out there is taken by Solon. Tiger defense surrounded. Now the ball is loose. And a nice stop and go move. Now the pass back and a shot up. The ball spinning back towards the goal and taken down by Sherman. So a good little burst there by the Spartans, but the Tiger defense up to the task. Keeps this ball game at 1-1. Ball now bounces down and around. It's down inside the Spartan territory. Lillian Ford giving chase there. And it goes out of bounds, I think, off of Solon. Yes, it'll be Tiger ball in the throw-in. As you see, they don't have to wait for the ball to be touched. And now we have a sub in for Solon, number 13 checking in. Jillian Jansen coming in, replacing number 4, Avery Johnson. Solon gets the ball in the throw-in. Now Dostal has it. Dostal trying to square it up. Gives chase down. That went off of Solon. Oh, they say it went off of Grinnell. Okay. Again, the Solon player did a nice job. They must have kicked it off Grinnell's. It was going out of bounds. I've seen that happen 3 different times tonight. Nice job by Solon. That one was blocked down by Dostal. Or Haley Emery. Couldn't tell which. Off their shoulder. And now Ortega doing battle with Anna Lindberg, and Anna wins that one, gets the ball back to Grinnell. Tigers just trying to get something going. Dostal has it now, trying to get out towards the middle. Tries to get out to Seek. She is guarded tightly by Solon. Now here come the Spartans. Up ahead now, the ball passed ahead now to Ortega. Sophia Ortega on the attack. Getting down there, trying to get a shot lined up. Puts some spin on it, and then Sherman right there to knock it home. And more important, secure that rebound. First half, we saw her stop those shots, but by blocking, but the ball would get loose on the rebound. But so far, in 2 shot attempts on goal by the Spartans, she has scooped it up clean with no rebound. I'm sure that was pointed out to her at halftime by her coaching staff. And we are still tied at 1 apiece here in this second half, Grinnell and Solon. 13 minutes gone by here in this second half. Again, they play 2 40-minute halves with a 10-minute halftime. Sub now checking in for Grinnell. Number 30, Rosie Leisure, checking in for Grinnell. And she is going to replace number 5, Haley Emery, a sophomore. If you're just joining us, Tiger roster depleted by 7 players not available for tonight's match. It's just been that kind of year for Coach Seek. Between injuries and dual sport athletes and other things, it's just been one of those seasons. I think they've only had one match where they've had their full roster available. Now a long centering pass goes out. Solon's going to win that foot race. Here come the Spartans on the attack. Trying to get up to get a shot off. It's just kicked wide, but I think deflected by Grinnell. Let's see. I think they're going to give Spartans a corner kick. Couldn't tell. Nope, they're going to say not deflected by Grinnell. Okay. So that'll be a goal kick coming for the Tigers. Wow. Again, hard to tell from where we're at. That sun is kind of providing a bit of a glare down there. Hard to see at this end. And the pass is thrown in now. Lindbergh has it on the far side. She tries to clear it out of the zone, but taken back by the Spartans. And you see a lot of shoulder bumping and a lot of jostling with forearms. That's allowed. Up to a point. Again, it's officials' determination. In other words, their judgment if you go too far. They will blow the whistle. Now Ortega gets it out ahead to her teammate. That is Sophia Link. Link on the far side, maneuvering around, tries to get the centering pass, gets it in. Ball is booted up by Grinnell. Knocked down momentarily, right kind of in front of the goal with Sherman. Good job defensively that time. I believe that was number 10, Alex Chidester, a freshman, kind of walling off the Solon player, letting Sherman come up and scoop it up. Now here come the Spartans on the attack. Momentum has certainly changed. The start of this half, the ball was almost entirely down on Solon's defensive end. And now for this last 3 or 4 minutes or so, Spartans have, like they've been woken up or snapped awake. They are on the attack. The ball clearly down in Tigers. And there's a ball down in the corner. Sherman comes out. There's a collision. She does get the ball just ahead of Ortega. So Sherman will now kick it away. Over to Martinez. Martinez trying to battle here on the near side. Gets bumped up by Lainey Johnson, and it'll be Spartan ball on the throw-in. Johnson quickly grabs the ball looking for a teammate, and she now throws it in. Ball knocked straight up in the air. You see the wind kind of spin it back. Ortega has it, heads it up. Gets it to her teammate, and that's going to be a violation, I think, on Solon. Let's see. And he's going to give a yellow card to a Solon player. He blew the whistle, and I think she kicked the ball. So with that new rule, that player has to come out. That's Lainey Hinkle, a junior forward. Only thing I can think of is he blew the whistle for a violation, then she either didn't hear him or didn't think it was, and she went and booted the ball. That's when he stopped play and pulled out the yellow card. I mean, I don't know the rules of soccer, but maybe that is a rule. You can't give a yellow card, but I look at that like in basketball, if you reach over the end line as a defender, yes, by rule you can call it technical, but normally you give players a warning. But they don't have to. Spartans on the attack. Ortega with a shot, and she finds the back of the net. Ortega whips that leg around and snaps it past Marin Sherman. So Ortega with her second goal comes at the 16-minute mark of the second half. And that makes it 2-1 Spartans. As I said, almost like that goal scored by Grinnell woke the Spartans up. Because after that happened, the ball was hardly down in Solon's defensive end. Almost everything down in Tigers' defensive end. Now Seek out ahead. Tries to boot it up. Knocked down by Grinnell. Morgan Stocks has it. Stocks maneuvering out in the middle. Gets it back to Seek. Seek now on the attack. Has players left and right. Seek maneuvering. tries to score through. She turns and puts a shot on, but nice scoop by Heineman right there to knock that shot down. Seek shot that from about 20 yards out. Good leg strength on it. But Heineman right there to scoop it up for the Spartans, making the save. Pass is bounced off of Guillen. Now Lindbergh out there battling for it. Lindbergh pulls it through, and Seek gets the ball. Seek with control. Trying to maneuver past the defender. Seek bringing the ball down. Again, you saw there she went out of bounds, but the ball stayed in, so we play on. Seek with a centering pass. Nobody home, and just scooping it up ahead of the Grinnell player was the goalkeeper Heineman. So Audrey Heineman there making a nice play. Preserving that Spartan lead 2-1 as you see on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Pass knocked down by Jillian Jansen. Now out in the middle to Link. Link up ahead now to Ortega. Ortega with 2 goals trying to get the hat trick. Ortega puts a shot up and she gets it past Sherman. Ortega with 3 goals gets the hat trick at the 18-minute mark. So 2 minutes after her other goal, she gets in her 3rd goal of the match. Senior midfielder makes it 3-1 Spartans. And now Grinnell will play it in from midfield. They do stop the clock after goals are scored. Allow teams to make substitutions. And now they wind the clock again. That ball goes off of Grinnell out of bounds. Solon ball in the throw-in. If you see on the sideline, there's a big collision, and we are going to have, I believe, a foul called on Solon. Coaching staff can't believe it. So Grinnell will get the ball on a free kick. That got Coach Amanda Paulson out there to talk to the official. She's trying to ask, sir, what was the call? There's a boot up by Seek and right towards Heineman, who grabs it and makes the save. The far side line judge made the call. He twirled his flag and called a violation or something on Solon. So Tigers had a free kick, but the save made by Heineman. Just about halfway through this second half, Solon led it 1-0 at half. Grinnell tied it up on the goal by Caitlin Seek 9 minutes into the second half, but then 2 goals almost back-to-back by Sophia Ortega, giving her 3 goals for the match, the hat trick, and Solon leads 3-1 over Grinnell. Now the ball knocked up in the air, Solon trying to control it. That is Kinley Mai, a sophomore midfielder. Now the ball down low, and Lindbergh goes to kick it out. She can keep it in. No, she does not. It'll be a corner kick coming for the Solon Spartans. Exactly halfway through the second half, 3-1, Solon with the lead over Grinnell, as you see in our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Boys game to follow. They'll take about a 20-minute break for the boys to warm up, and then they'll have the boys action, Solon versus Grinnell, right here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. There's a push down from behind. Yep. That is going to be a foul on Grinnell, I do believe. No? Again, they don't really give hand signals. They just kind of blow the whistle, put their hand up in the air. So, yeah, okay, it was a foul on Grinnell. And now Sophia Link will trigger from about the 10-yard line. Be careful here. Link puts the ball up in the air. It's headed towards the goal. It's loose in front. Ball still loose and cleared out by Grinnell. Sherman got a hand on it, but just a mass of people in there. She couldn't quite grab it. So Tigers dodge one there. Now it's kicked out of bounds by Grinnell. Throw-in coming for the Spartans. Soccer players will be released tomorrow by the Girls and Boys Union on May 6th. So we'll find out sometime tomorrow where the Tigers will be playing their postseason. Subs into the game now for both teams. For Grinnell, number 20 checking in. That's Daniela Pacheco. Pardon me. My apologies. Pacheco now replacing, I believe that's Martinez coming out. Estefani Martinez coming out, yes. One of the senior captains for Coach Steven Seek. And the ball's in again. Pass up there. Trying to get it down to her teammate, but Sherman steps up and snags that. And stops that Spartan attack. Nice boot by Sherman. Gets it out. Past midfield. Headed back by the Spartans. Tigers give chase. Stocks gives chase. Goes out of bounds off of Solon. Should be Tiger ball in the throw-in. Pass knocked down by Grinnell. Seek has it over there doing battle with a couple Spartan defenders. And we're going to call a violation on Grinnell. That time Seek trying to get position. Ended up knocking the Spartan player down. The official called the foul. So Spartans get the ball for a free kick right there at the 20-yard line. Seek boots the ball back down. Players jostling for it now. Tigers do get control. Lillian Ford has it. Ford trying to get it back out the middle. Ford back to the middle to Emery, but taken back by Solon. Again, Delaney Durr, the senior defenseman for the Spartans, right there on the spot as they've done all night. There's a ball saved in by Grinnell, but right back to Solon. Ortega on the far side starts the Spartan attack. There's a pass out ahead. Solon tries to run it down. Nicely done by Isabel Holden. Stops that Spartan attack. Now let's come over here to the near side. Again, a long pass up ahead, and Tigers just poke it away. Seems like the Tigers have gotten the Solon offense figured out. They try the long pass down the side, let their teammates run underneath it. Tigers have been there for the most part. Another good defensive play by Grinnell. Alex Chidester right there knocking that ball away. Ortega giving chase. Sherman getting to track it down, and Sherman just boots it out. Be a throw-in coming for Solon. Subs into the game for both teams. Number 1 checking in for Solon. That's Keaton Schnorr. And coming in for Grinnell, number 14, Jolene Dosto, replacing number 15, Diana Guillen. Spartans now with a corner kick right to Sherman, who makes the save. And will boot it out of there. 15.5 minutes left to go here in the match. 3-1, Solon with a lead over Grinnell. Tigers trailed 1-0 at half. Tied it up on a goal by Caitlin Seek at the 9-minute mark, but then about 60 minutes later, Sofia Ortega scores 1 goal, then 2 minutes later scores another goal to get 3 goals in the match, and that puts us at that 3-1 deficit Tigers are facing. Audrey Heineman comes up, scoops that ball up away from the Grinnell player, and it will be a Spartan free kick. Pass down the corner, knocked down by Keaton Schnorr. Now Tigers have it. Haley Emery tracks it down. She tries to get a kick over there, but goes across the end line. It will be a goal kick coming for Solon. Waiting for a ball now. Ball personnel have been busy on the sidelines for sure this match. Ball booted up by Solon. Knocked down by Keaton Schnorr. Tigers kick it back in. Ball gets past Dostal, going to go out of bounds, I think off Grinnell. And that will be a throw-in now for the Spartans. Ball goes out of bounds again, booted out of there by Grinnell. Throw-in coming for the Spartans. Avery Johnson to do the throwing duties. Seek knocks it down for just a moment. Ball is loose. Keaton Schnorr had it, now booted up by Tegan Zerly. Zerly still has it in the middle of the field. Plays it back now to Delaney Durr. Now Delaney puts a pass down in there. Ortega trying to run it down. Battling Isabel Holden. And Ortega gets past both defenses. Ortega lining up a shot and knocked down by Sherman. Ball is loose in front of the net, and then the rebound booted in. That time, I think that was number 3, Sophia Link. Or number 1, according to Mr. Walker. Keaton Schnorr gets that goal. Yep, number 1, Keaton Schnorr. So at the, we'll call it 27-minute mark, Keaton Schnorr, a freshman, gets a goal. And it is now 4-1. Solon with the lead over Grinnell. 13 minutes left to go. Just over 13 minutes left to go here in the match. You wonder if maybe fatigue is playing into it a little bit with Grinnell, as again, they are down 7 players. Where Solon's been able to sub 2 or 3 players, Grinnell's just subbed 1 at a time. There's some players out there that are logging a lot of minutes on the soccer field, on the pitch. As they say, again, not saying that is a reason, but certainly something you have to look at. Because Grinnell was hanging right with Solon. They even came out and scored a goal to tie it, but then it's since that goal at the 9-minute mark of the second half by Caitlin Seek to tie it up, it has been all Spartans. Tigers giving it a valiant effort, though, being down so many players. Tigers still trying to get the ball past that Solon defense. Circle back around. Now Tigers have it in the middle. Up ahead. Pass ahead. Now trying to get it down inside to Seek, but a little too far. Scooped up by Heineman, and Spartans will have a goal kick. Again, our boys game to follow. Grinnell boys and Solon boys will take the field here. After the end of this game, they get about 15 to 20 minutes to warm up. Now we have Ortega on a run out again. Ortega, can she go for a 4th goal? Knocked down by Sherman and saved. Wow. She had to wait till Ortega kicked it. Ortega kind of mad herself. Didn't get the velocity out that she wanted. But Sherman dove down, got a hand on it, stopped it, then covered it up. So nice save by Maren Sherman. Wow. That ball booted up in the air by a couple different players. Now Solon trying to control it. Drops down in. Seek comes away with it. Caitlin Seek now up ahead. Trying to get it down to her teammates, and Heineman runs down and scoops that up. Just again, a little too far. In football parlance, that would have been an overthrow. The quarterback just overthrew her just a little bit. Ball still bouncing around, controlled by Solon. Here comes the Spartan, Sophia Link on the near side. Battling Isabel Holden. Good battle between those two. Goes out of bounds, off of Isabel. Throw-in coming for the Spartans. I checked that. That was number 1, Keaton Schnorr, who has the goal. To Ortega. Spartans try to get a starting in. Now knocked down by Sophia Link. Link. Looks like she may be trying to line up a shot. She pivots away, though, from the defense and moves it back out. Now the Spartans get it down on the attack. Pass ahead, trying to get it to Schnorr. Tipped out by Grinnell. It's going to go off Grinnell out of bounds. It will be a throw-in coming for Grinnell. Now Ortega gets it back out to Link in the middle. And Sophia pulls it back out to Delaney Durr. And the Spartans will reset. Durr now kicks it over to the far side. Now hits Link, breaking down. Link trying to work her way back to the middle. Nice defense by Grinnell, but Link has it. Link gets loose out there in the middle, spins away from the defense. Now gets a pass off to her teammate. Pass is dropped back, but taken back by Grinnell, and then quickly taken back by Solon. Ball down to Ortega, pass up ahead, trying to hit her teammate Schnorr, but again, just a little too far, and Sherman scoops it up for the save. The ball booted out. They're knocked down by Tegan Zerly. Zerny now gets it down to Ortega, just booted out by Grinnell. Throw incoming for the Spartans. You can check out our website. That's the watermark there in the lower right-hand corner. Just add the .com to that. You go to our website, check out our broadcast schedule, links to games and more on our website. There's a shot on goal. Ooh, bounces past Sherman, but spins wide of the net. That was Sophia Link putting some spin on that ball and got past Sherman, but spun wide of the net. So it'll be a goal kick coming for Grinnell. Now sub in for the Tigers, number 15. Deanna Guillen checking in. And Guillen will replace number 3, Isabel Holden. Again, Coach Seek trying to manage the minutes of his players. It's a big field, 100 yards long and actually 120 yards long, 2 10-yard end zones, and then 50 yards wide. That's a big space to run around in for 40 minutes or 80 minutes, as the case may be. That shot scooped up by Sherman, and the side judge pointing something there. I'm not sure. Oh, they're going to say, I guess there was an offside call. So Grinnell has to play it in from inside the goal box. There's a ball booted up and out by Grinnell. Knocked down, taken back by Guillen. Guillen has it out in the middle for just a moment, but she's bumped off the ball by a couple of Spartans. Caitlin Seek down the far side trying to square up and get it towards the center. Now gets it over to Haley Emery. Emery had it for just a moment, now lost it back to Solon. Ball hits the official. They are part of the field. Over now to Ortega. Ortega tries to get the ball ahead now to Schnorr. Schnorr has one goal this half. Schnorr running the ball down, boots it back to Ortega. Ortega now goes down to the corner. Schnorr loops around, centering pass, knocked down nicely by Grinnell. Lindbergh has it, and she clears the zone. But knocked down by Avery Johnson. Back to Link. Link over to Zerny. Zerny now kicks it back out to Schnorr. 6:45 left, ball goes over the end line. It'll be a goal kick coming for Grinnell. 6:40 left to go here in the match. 4-1, Solon with the lead. Again, Solon led 1-0 at the half. Tigers scored it up at the 9-minute mark of the second half. Caitlin Seek with a goal. But since then, all Spartans. Two goals by Sophia Ortega, giving her 3 for the match in the hat trick, and 1 goal by Keaton Schnorr. Booted the lead back up here to this 4-1 lead. There's an example of a big collision we talked about. Caitlin Seek and a Solon player got tangled up and went down hard, and we play on. Caitlin a little slow getting it. Now she boots it way out of there. Coming up to get the ball is Heineman. She's going to knock it down and boot it back. Ortega comes up to play it for the Spartans. Up ahead now to Zerly. Zerly has it on the near side. Zerly coming in for the attack, trying to get the ball centered. Gets around the defense, and can she catch it? No, she cannot. Cannot quite catch up to it. It goes across the inline. Goal kick coming for Grinnell. 19, 3, and 9 checking in for Grinnell. Isabel Holden, Lainey LaCasey, and don't have a 19 on my Grinnell roster. So Coach Seek now putting a bunch of subs in here with 5 minutes left to go. Ball knocked down in front of the Spartan net. Ortega has it. Back in the middle. There's a turn and shot on goal. Just could not get her hips around, get the velocity on it she wanted. And that shot was taken by number 18. That is Kinley Mai. 19 is Lorena Mendez Rojas. All right. Now Spartans have the ball. Kicked out of bounds, and let's see. Hand is up. What do we have going here? Looks like, yeah, it's a violation on Grinnell, so Spartans are going to get the ball on a corner kick. Set to put the ball in play is Sophie Link. There's a boot up in the air. Knocked down by Solon. Grinnell boots it out of there, clears it out of the front of the net. Throw in coming for Solon. Now the Spartans have it again. Catherine rolls now on the near side. Moves it back out to the center to reset into Ortega. Ortega being checked by Lillian Ford. Ortega now tries to get it across to her teammate Sophie Link. Check that. That is Keaton Schnur. Now the pass in, booted down by Grinnell. Giving chase is Lindbergh, and she kicks it back out of the zone, but right to Solon, who goes right back on the attack again. Now we got a attack run coming up, and oh, there's a big collision. Chidester comes in and knocks off the ball, and they play on, no whistle. Again, generally speaking, if in the official determination you're going for the ball, and you get to the ball first, and then there's collision, they generally let that go. It's if you hit the player first, then the ball, then you usually see the whistle. So I've been told. Less than 3 minutes left to go here in the match. Tigers now on the attack. There's an attack run knocked down nicely by that Spartan defense. That was Avery Johnson, a sophomore, blocking that pass. Now we have an attack run again. Link on the far side. Link, and they're going to call offside. Or no. Oh, I thought it was a yellow card for some. They're just going to call offside on Solon at the 33-yard line. Had about 4 or 5 offside calls against Solon. I know at least one of them Coach Paulson's agreed with. The other ones, she kind of just shakes her head like, it is what it is. I think of that as like, of course I equate everything to basketball. I look at that like a 3-second call in basketball. Some officials watch 3 seconds very closely, others don't. And I mean, I don't know. I've never officiated soccer or even coached it, but my guess is an offside. Some officials watch it very closely. Others are like, yeah, we'll be a little lenient on it. So now the subs in for Grinnell. With a minute 30 left. So valiant effort by the Tigers today, understaffed by 7 players, as we've said. With about 30 minutes left to go in the match, Tigers were tied with Solon 1-1. They got a goal by Caitlin Seek at the 9-minute mark of the second half. But it's almost like that goal just woke them up. Woke up the monster, and then Solon scored 3 goals since then. It's been all Spartans, and they lead. There's a big shot by Link from about 20 yards out. Goes wide of the net. Out of bounds. It will be Tiger ball on a goal kick. Less than 1 minute left to go. Again, we'll have the boys' game to follow on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. The boys will get about 15 to 20 minutes to warm up, and then we will have boys soccer, Solon versus Grinnell. Sherman now set to do a goal kick. Boots it up and out of there with 30 seconds left. Tiger just cleared up out of the zone. Caitlin Seek just boots it way out of bounds. It will be Solon ball and throw in. 15 seconds left. Throw in gets knocked down by Grinnell, right back out of bounds. 10, and that, well, no, it was off of Solon, so that should do it. Tigers will throw the ball in with 3 seconds, 2, 1, and that will do it. Solon gets the win over Grinnell. Valiant effort by the Tigers. Again, down 7 players, and Solon gets the win 4-1 over Grinnell. We'll take this break for our sponsors on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network, and we will come back in about 15 or so minutes for the boys' game. Grinnell and Solon will kick it off. You're watching high school soccer on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Tomorrow, some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, we know that the Tigers have a game plan every time they take the field or court. And at Ramsey Weeks, we have a plan for you too. Check out our website at RamseyWeeks.com to get started. You can find all your insurance needs from residential to commercial, and if it is real estate you are looking for, you are one click away in the top menu. Here you can browse our residential and commercial listings. Don't forget, let Ramsey Weeks create a game plan for your new insurance or real estate purchase. Go Tigers! Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We are your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
At Mayflower Community, we offer a full continuum of care, from independent living in our beautiful historic neighborhood to assisted living, memory care assisted living, and skilled nursing care that meets you exactly where you are. But life here is about the experience. Whether it's enjoying a meal with friends in one of our dining spaces, staying active in the wellness center, or exploring our walking paths, there is always a way to connect. Come see why Mayflower is more than a residence, it's a community.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
Of course, all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership, drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club.
Hey Tiger fans, Colton here at Wagon Wheels West in Grinnell, and today's game day boot is this men's Twisted X boot. This boot is going to be super comfortable with that self-stretch technology while also being greatly durable if you have to go and work in the yard or you're out on the job all day. This is going to be the boot for you. But don't get it twisted. This boot is going to look wonderful under a nice pair of blue jeans if you got to go out on the town. And stop in, try it, and good luck, Tigers.
At B3 Technology in Grinnell, we make IT simple. Our team provides reliable managed IT services, cloud solutions, data backup, and network security so your home or business runs smoothly every day. With big city technology and small town customer service, B3 Technology has been helping Central Iowa stay connected and protected for decades. Call B3 Technology today at 641-236-9296 or visit b3tech.com.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue, Grinnell, would like to invite everyone to experience the Barnyard. Our friendly smiles will serve you up with your favorite yogurt flavor of the day, sundaes, and specialty cyclones. If lunch or supper is what you're craving, they have all the favorites. Large groups are welcome by the busloads, and you can always catch us on the move or online. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. Go Tigers!
tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, we know that the Tigers have a game plan every time they take the field or court. And at Ramsey Weeks, we have a plan for you too. Check out our website at RamseyWeeks.com to get started. You can find all your insurance needs from residential to commercial, and if it is real estate you are looking for, you are one click away in the top menu. Here you can browse our residential and commercial listings. Don't forget, let Ramsey Weeks create a game plan for your new insurance or real estate purchase. Go Tigers!
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
At Mayflower Community, we offer a full continuum of care, from independent living in our beautiful historic neighborhood to assisted living, memory care assisted living, and skilled nursing care that meets you exactly where you are. But life here is about the experience. Whether it's enjoying a meal with friends in one of our dining spaces, staying active in the wellness center, or exploring our walking paths, there is always a way to connect. Come see why Mayflower is more than a residence, it's a community.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
Of course, all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership, drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group, join the Grinnell Booster Club.
Hey Tiger fans, Colton here at Wagon Wheels West in Grinnell, and today's game day boot is this men's Twisted X boot. This boot is going to be super comfortable with that self-stretch technology while also being greatly durable if you have to go and work in the yard or you're out on the job all day. This is going to be the boot for you. But don't get it twisted. This boot is going to look wonderful under a nice pair of blue jeans if you got to go out on the town. And stop in, try it, and good luck, Tigers.
At B3 Technology in Grinnell, we make IT simple. Our team provides reliable managed IT services, cloud solutions, data backup, and network security so your home or business runs smoothly every day. With big city technology and small town customer service, B3 Technology has been helping Central Iowa stay connected and protected for decades. Call B3 Technology today at 641-236-9296 or visit b3tech.com.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue, Grinnell, would like to invite everyone to experience the Barnyard. Our friendly smiles will serve you up with your favorite yogurt flavor of the day, sundaes, and specialty cyclones. If lunch or supper is what you're craving, they have all the favorites. Large groups are welcome by the busloads, and you can always catch us on the move or online. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. Go Tigers!
And back here at TT Cranny Field, getting set for the start of the boys' game, Solon boys versus Grinnell boys. The Solon Spartans are coached by head coach Noah Sigworth. They are out of the Wamak East part of the conference. They come in with a conference record of 3-1-3, 3 wins, 1 loss, and 3 ties, and 6-2-4, 6 wins, 2 losses, 4 ties overall. They tied with Clear Creek Amana last Thursday. They're led in scoring by number 33, a senior forward Ryan Locke, who has 9 goals on the season. Tucker Spence, a senior midfielder, has 4 assists. And their goalkeeper, senior goalkeeper number 0, Jake Grimm, has 32 saves with a 74% save percentage. For the Grinnell Tigers and head coach Eugene Pert, they came with a record of 4-2-2 in the conference, 5-3-3 overall out of the Wamak West. They lost to Marion last Thursday in a game you heard right here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. They're led in goals scored by sophomore forward Kinnick Holden with 7 goals on the season. Aiden Hoops, one of 3 captains for coach Eugene Pert. Junior defender midfielder, has 6 assists. And Dominic Pert, a junior goalkeeper, has 61 saves at a 91% save percentage for the Grinnell Tigers. And getting set for that type of action going on, I want to give a shout out and a salute to all our sponsors. You see there again in the upper right hand corner of your screen. You've heard them all game long during the girls and boys, and people say you mention them a lot. Well, we have to, because without them we would not be able to do what we do. And we do enjoy bringing Tiger Sports to you, whatever platform you want to listen to it on. And we're so very thankful for all our fine sponsors that help us partner with us to help us bring Tiger Sports to you folks listening out there. You see the teams heading out on the field, and the wind has died down somewhat. The flags are pretty much hanging straight down at the goalpost, maybe fluttering a little bit right to left, but not like it was during the girls' game. That was pretty good gusts when I walked out at halftime on the field. It's pretty decent gust, maybe 10 to 15 miles an hour. So we'll see if that factors into it. Grinnell boys are in the dark uniforms with the white letters. Solon in the white tops with the big, thank you Solon, big numbers for us with poor eyesight or just one good eye and can't see out of the other. And we are very happy to see that. Starting lineups now for Grinnell, as you said, number 1, Dominic Pert is in goal, junior goalkeeper. Then we got Aiden Hoops, number 3, a junior, one of the 3 captains. Number 4, Jacob Dillon for Grinnell. Number 6, Weston Grout, sophomore defender. Number 8, Bryce Graby, junior. Number 9, Jack Vitek, a junior. Number 10, Leandro Leal. Number 11, Kinnick Holden. Number 12, Christopher Riddle. Number 19, Tyler Kostow, another captain. And number 21, Drake Keenan, the 3rd captain for head coach Eugene Pert. Dominic's his son. There we go. First, Solon Spartans goalkeeper, number 0, Jake Grimm, a senior. Then we have Parker Mergen, Eli Cash, and then Ethan Olk, Colin McKee, Tucker Spence, Caden Mai, number 16, Renee Meza, number 17, Trip Johnson, number 18, Griffin Spence, and of course number 33, their leading goal scorer, that is Ryan Locke. So the Spartans and Tigers set to do battle here from TT Cranny Field. On, again, pretty nice night. The lights are on here at TT Cranny. We are on the web. We do have a website, that watermark in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Just add the .com to that, and that'll take you to our website. We have our broadcast schedule for the current season, in this case the spring sports schedule of soccer games. And then as we get towards summer, we'll be doing softball and baseball. That schedule will be coming out sometime here in mid-May, mid to end of May. We'll have that schedule posted. We are so happy to be your home for Grinnell Tiger Sports. Again, 2 40-minute halves with a 10-minute halftime. Same officiating crew that did the JV game. Now they just switched it around. One of the side judges moved to be the referee, and one of the referee moves to be one of the side judges. So Solon will get the ball first, I do believe. as both teams huddle up and we are set for soccer. Just the one broadcast this week. Our next broadcast after this is next Tuesday when the Tiger girls and boys will have a doubleheader, girl-boy doubleheader, as the Tigers host Williamsburg. The Raiders soccer teams come to TT Craney next Tuesday, May 12th, for a girl-boy doubleheader starting at 5 o'clock with the girls, boys to follow right here on the Tiger Sports live stream network. This week, I want to wish good luck to the Grinnell girls and boys track team. They are competing at the WAMAC conference meet on Thursday of this week. That meet is up at Benton. Girls golf is in action tonight. They're getting ready for their sectionals. Boys golf getting ready for their sectionals. And then boys tennis is also in action as well. So a busy spring season. My apologies. I thought Solon would get the ball first, but Tigers play it in. Hoops has it on the far side. Teams kind of feeling each other out. Now that Grinnell boots the ball back and resets it. Tyler Kostow boots the ball here to the near side. Over to Weston Grout. Grout tries to get it ahead to Jacob Dillon. Ball's intercepted by Solon. Ryan Locke out in the center. He's checked off the ball by Drake Keenan. Nice job by Drake. Now the ball in the center. Kenneth Holden gets past the defense. And out ahead, trying to hit his teammate downfield. That's Leandro Leal. It goes off of him as the Spartans come back with it. Now there's a run-out Locke on a pass out ahead, but just a little too far. Ryan Locke kind of locks eyes with Dominic Pert, the goalie, and saying, okay, you got that one, but I'm going to be here all evening long. Again, this looks like the same strategy as the girls' team use. They get the ball in the midfield and they try to put a long boot into it, use their speed to get out ahead of it, and get their player in a one-on-one situation. Now the ball back here at midfield, taken back by Solon. Nice maneuvering that time by Tucker Spence, the senior midfielder. Gets the ball down ahead to Locke. Locke being checked by Tyler Costa. Check that. That's Ethan Olk. Now out in the center trying to find Locke. He gets past the Tiger defense. Parker Mergen had it for just a moment. Puts a shot on goal, but scooped up by Dominic Pert. Again, Dominic with a 91% save percentage. Basically stopping 9 out of every 10 shots on goal. That's impressive. I don't care what level of play you're at. That's pretty good. Ball goes off of Solon out of bounds. It will be Tiger ball on a throw-in. Just underway here at TT Craney Field. No score between Grinnell and Solon boys soccer on the Tiger Sports live stream network, and as you see on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Again, don't forget about our business card sponsors there in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. We also are proud to be sponsored by the Strand 3 Theaters located on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. Showing this week at the Strand 3 Theaters, The Devil Wears Prada 2, also Animal Farm, and Michael, rated PG-13, all showing at the Strand 3 Theaters located on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. Proud sponsor for the Tiger Sports live stream network. Ball bounces around, shielded off by Leandro Leal, goes out of bounds off Grinnell, quickly thrown in by the Spartans. Again, as you see, you don't have to wait for the official to touch the ball. If it goes out of bounds and they point, you can grab the ball and go. Now the Tigers trying to get an attack run going. Jacob Dillon out there. Ball gets taken back away by Solon. Tucker Spence tries to maneuver through the defense. Poked away nicely by the Tiger defense. Couldn't see who that was. Might have been Aiden Hoops. Hard to see there. But back out now to the Spartans. Centering pass by Colin McKee is kicked out of there by Leal. He throws the ball in. Aiden Hoops knocks it down. Lots of forearms and jostling. There's a shot on goal. Knocked down nicely by Grinnell. Tigers trying to get something going. And there's the ball out ahead. Taken back by Jack Vitek. Vitek tries to get out to the far side. Just a little too far. Taken back by the Spartans. And that ball is kicked out by Solon. It'll be Tiger ball on the throw-in. Again, both teams with winning records coming in. Spartans are 6-2-4, and Tigers are 5-3-3. There's a ball going down just out of the reach of Renee Menza. Poked out of there by Grinnell. Now Aiden Hoops has it in the center. Up ahead to Jacob Dillon. Jacob on the far side. Maneuvers it back to the center to Hoops. Hoops trying to get past the defense. Steps away from a defender. Over and out of Leal. Leal on the near side being chased down by a Solon defender. He's going to retreat and reset it. Back to Kostow. Kostow puts a boot into it. Ball is deflected by Solon. Ethan Olk has it. He chases it down in the corner. Tigers back on the fence. Kostow kicks the ball out. Taken by Aiden Hoops. And Tigers stop that attack. Up ahead now. Tigers get the ball back. Weston Grout here on the near side. Tries to get it back to Kostow, but taken away by Ethan Olk. Olch now back out to the center to Eli Cash. Jack Vitek giving chase, and there's a collision, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul called on Grinnell. The Solon player a little slow getting up. That is number 7. That is Ethan Olch. And let's see if they're going to have a sub in or not. Yeah, he's limping, so they're going to stop play. And they're going to get a sub in. That's number 6, Will McAtee checking in for Ethan Olch. Olch, a senior, kind of limping off. May have got kicked in the shin or hit knee to knee or got kicked in the thigh or the quad. Any one of those, which is painful. Hopefully nothing serious, and he'll be back after walking it off here a bit. Our referee, Jeff Blanchard, stopping the clock, waiting for the player to clear the field. Then he will give the ready for play signal, and Solon will have the ball on a free kick. And here we go. Spartans playing it in from midfield. Long boot down. Headed out of there by Grinnell. Nicely done. Jack Vitek knocks it down. Vitek up ahead. Tries to get over to Keenan. Now taken back by Ethan. No, that was number 1. I'm sorry, that was Parker Mergen that came up with an injury. Ethan Oltz is still in there. Number 1 had the injury. There's a sliding tackle attempt by Solon. Nice dodge by Grinnell. Up ahead. Tigers have it on the far side. Tries to get out the center now. Passes overhead to Grinnell. Leandro Leal giving chase. Leal just kicks it back to Weston Grout. Grout back to Leal. Leal now down in the corner for Jack Vitek. Jack Vitek gives chase. Vitek just past the defender. Goes off of the defender, out of bounds, I think. Oh, they're saying it's off of Grinnell. Okay. I thought he maybe kicked it off the Solon defender, but the official says nope. Off Grinnell, so it's a goal kick coming for the Solon Spartans. About 7 minutes gone by here in this first half. No score between Grinnell and Solon. High school boys soccer on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Second game of our doubleheader. Grinnell girls fought valiantly, but they lost to Solon girls 4-1 on a hat trick by Sophia Ortega. 3 goals by Sophia, senior forward for the Spartan girls. But Tigers, being down 7 players from the roster, fought valiantly. Actually was tied with about 30 minutes left to go in the match, but then Solon broke it open with 3 goals and won the match 4-1. That ball goes out of bounds off of Solon. Tiger ball on the throw-in. Tigers quickly throw. There's a handball. Hoops inadvertently, but it doesn't matter whether you inadvertently or mean to. You touch it with your hand, it's a dead ball, and Solon will play it in from right there, about the 16-yard line. There's a long boot up to midfield, knocked down by Aiden Hoops. Aiden controls it out in the center. Now circles back to Weston Grout. Grout can't catch up to it, goes out of bounds. Spartan ball on the throw-in. Again, soccer pairings for the playoffs. The postseason will be released tomorrow. That ball goes off of Ethan Olk. Out of bounds, and it will be Tigers ball on the throw-in. Weston Grout set to do the honors. Tries to get it in now to Holden. Holden now on the attack. Maneuvers past 2 defenders. Up ahead to Hoops. Paul, tried to get it down to his teammate Vitek, but now Leal has it. Leal gets knocked down, gets back up, giving chase. And Leal tries to center it. It does. Kicked out of there. Then a shot on goal is up and over, deflected out of bounds off the goalie. Jake Grimm punches that over the crossbar. It will be a corner kick for Grinnell. But a big boot that time by the Tigers. Right on goal, and nice stop by Jake Grimm. That Spartan goalkeeper. And now we have a corner kick coming for Grinnell. Lots of jostling among players, as you can see. Players moving, spinning. Here comes the ball up in the air. Headed over there by Hoops that time, and then headed out across the end line. That is going to be another corner kick for Grinnell, I do believe. Yes. Hoops could not quite get his neck snap on it to put some velocity on it. It was going towards the goal, but then a Solon player knifed in there and headed the ball out of bounds. Now a corner kick from this near side by Kinnick Holden. Holden puts his hands up. The ball is up. It's a low one. Scoots along the ground and taken away by Solon. Here come the Spartans. Locke had the ball poked away from behind. Now up ahead to his teammate, Ethan Olch. Olch on the far side looking to center the pass. Over to Will McAtee. McAtee has the ball go loose. Kicked out of there by Grinnell. Nice job by the Tiger defense. Headed back in by Grinnell. Headed down. Right to Solon. Tigers step in though. Intercept it. And back to Grinnell. Holden has in the middle. Kinnick now to the near side to Leal. Leandro maneuvering against that Spartan defense. Puts it back now to Weston Grout. Grout on the near side to Kinnick Holden. They're going to call a foul on Grinnell. All right. So now we have a sub coming in for Solon number 8 checking in. That's Elliott Sutton coming in for the Spartans. He will replace number 16, Rene Meza. Locke down in the far corner. Tries to keep it in and does so. Ball cleared out by Grinnell. Up ahead to Leandro Leal. Leal has it here on the near side. Boots it back, and here comes the Spartan. And a little shove off the ball. Locke up there giving chase. Now back to Costow, who just boots it up, and it's going to be knocked down by Grinnell. No, out of bounds off Grinnell. Spartan throws it in. As you can see, Solon, you don't have to wait again for the official. You can just grab the ball and go. Now the Spartans slow it down. Ball headed out there by Aiden Hoops. Right back to him. Another throw in coming for Solon. Trip Johnson now set to throw it in. He threw a big toss in. Back by the goal. Pert watches it being headed out by one of his teammates and now just kicked out of bounds. Let's see. We're going to have I think a foul on Grinnell. We're going to have a throw in by Solon, okay? Are they going to say corner kick? Yes, they are. Corner kick. All right. So the Spartans now with their corner kick. Again, just interesting to see how each team plays a corner kick. Grinnell's in motion. Spartan stands still. Here comes the ball. It is up past the goal. Knocked down by Solon. Ball's loose in front, but then cleared out of there. I think it was Costow maybe got a boot on it. Just knocked it up and out of bounds. And that'll be Spartans' ball on the throw. And Ryan Locke up there, the Spartans' leading goal scorer, tried to jump and headed just a little too tall even for him. Now a big throw in, right, trying to get it down to Locke, but he's surrounded. Headed out of there by Grinnell. Poked ahead. Spartans get it back here about the 30. Now a long kick in, right down to Dominic Pert. Again, trying to hit Locke, but Pert scoops it up. And that will be a goal kick for Grinnell. Now the ball on the far side. Tigers trying to get something going. The player slips down and Solon takes the ball back. But they get it back down to Drake Keenan, who gets it back to Pert, who kicks it back to Keenan. There's a ball headed up towards midfield, taken down by Grinnell. Kinnick Holden with the ball. Over to Jack Vitek. Vitek had it, poked away by Solon, taken back by the Spartans. They track it down. Locke has it for just a moment, but he's surrounded by Grinnell players. Now the ball's loose back to Kinnick Holden. Holden maneuvering in the middle. Gets past a couple defenders. Now he boots it up ahead now to the far side to his teammate, Christopher Riddle. Riddle on the far side watches it go out of bounds. I think it's going to be off of Solon. Yes, it is. Will be Tiger ball on the throw-in. 27 minutes left to go here in the first half. No score between Grinnell and Solon. High school boys soccer on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network, as you see on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Chris Jr. Dan Walker here with you on this Tuesday night, overcast night for the most part. Sun peeked out a little bit during the girls' game, but now the clouds have settled in, and it is buried under the clouds. And a corner kick coming here for Grinnell. Ball is booted up. Here it comes. Headed up and out by Solon. and is going to go out of bounds. That will be Tiger ball on the throw-in. So again, Solon gets their players in a fixed position, then they break on the ball. Grinnell has players moving and tries to get something out of that. Tigers playing it back and then bumped off the ball is Grinnell, now taken back by Solon. Locke has it in the center. Boots it over now to Tucker Spence. Spence tries to get it down, knocked away by Grinnell. Tyler Costow again. Tiger senior defenseman, one of the captains. Now the ball is kicked ahead a little too far. Ethan Olch was trying to track it down. Couldn't do that. Ball is way up in the air, spinning backwards, headed up there by Leandro Leal to the center. Now headed back by Solon and knocked down by Grinnell. Hoops to Holden, back to Hoops. Down the far sideline over to Riddle. Riddle gets it back in the center now. Aiden Hoops has it. He boots up ahead, trying to get it down to the Tiger player. That's Bryce Gravy. Goes out of bounds off of Solon. Throw in coming for Grinnell. Leandro Leal has it now on the near side. Leal back in the center to Jacob Dillon. Dillon will retreat, and Tigers will set it back up. Now kick it over the far side to Grinnell. Now back to Aiden Hoops. Hoops has it in the center. Nice play, taken away by the Solon Spartan defense. Tries to hit his teammate, but taken away by Grinnell. Tucker Spence has it down the far side. Spartans on the attack. Trying to get up ahead to Locke, and it's knocked down nicely by Aiden Hoops. Played the passing lane beautifully, intercepted that ball. Because Ryan Locke had a step on the Tiger defender, but knocked down by Aiden Hoops. There's a ball loose. Locke coming up to get it, tries to get a kick on it. Big collision between Locke and Drake Keenan. And let's see. Now referee Jeff Blanchard is going to talk to one of the Solon players. He must have blood on his knee, so he's got to come out. Yep, he does. So there's no whistle call on that one, just, as you said, some big collisions. And now I'm not sure whose ball it is. Dominic Pert has the ball for Grinnell. And now referee Jeff Blanchard takes the ball. And we have this injury time out here. They have to get that wound covered. I believe it's going to be a goal kick for Grinnell. Now the ball is put in play, and now Dominic Pert puts it in. All right. Snaps the throw over here to the near side to Weston Grout. Grout had it for a moment, taken back by Ethan Olch. Olch out in the center to Caden Mai. Mai puts a shot on it, but just tried to get the Locke. Locke just could not get the velocity on it. Pert knocks it down. Quickly, Pert snaps the ball into Kenneth Holden. Over and out of Riddle on the far side, back in the middle to Aiden Hoops. Hoops passed it out here to the middle to Jacob Dillon. Dillon over here to Leandro Leal. Leal up ahead to Hoops. Kicked away, nicely done by the Solon defense. That's number 17 for the Spartans, Trip Johnson. Now pass up ahead, knocked away. Nice job maneuvering that time by Tucker Spence. Now the long pass down, Ethan Olch has it. Giving chase, shot is knocked down on goal. Dominic Pert knocked it down, but fortunately the Solon player fell down after he kicked it. Otherwise the rebound went right back, but that allowed Pert to snag it and stop that shot attempt. Good goalkeeping by both teams thus far. Each goalie making a pretty decent save. That ball knocked down by Tucker Spence. Tries to get it down to Locke, but intercepted by Grinnell. Kenneth Holden back to Aiden Hoops. Hoops maneuvering out in the middle. Tries to get on the far side, but his pass intercepted by Solon. Poked away by Aiden. Aiden slides down. Ball off the face of a Solon player, but Hoops keeps going. And now Solon takes it back. Interesting little sequence there. Now there's a ball on a run out. You have Ethan Olch, and they're going to call offsides. Offsides on Solon. Solon bench didn't like the call. Coach Noah Sigworth kind of saying, what is wrong with that call? And now Jeff Blanchard explaining the referee explained to Ethan Olch why that was offsides, I guess. And Tigers will get the ball on a free kick at the spot of the violation. Tyler Costa will boot it in play from the 35. Costa with a big foot in here to the near side. It's just going to go out of bounds over everything. Throw in now coming for Solon. Spartans quickly get it in. Ball is kicked out ahead by Elliott Sutton. And now we have subs coming in for Grinnell. Number 13, Tyler Dostal. He replaces number 6, Weston Grout. A couple of subs waiting to come in for Solon. And now we're going to have a whistle. Aiden Hoops thought they gave the ready for play. So I thought I heard a whistle ready for play also, but referee Jeff Blanchard is saying we had subs here. So we're doing that over. He gives a thumb up to the Solon coach, so we just do this over. Okay. Maybe saying his players, if they're not coming in, they can't stand at the mid part of the field. I don't know what that was about, but nonetheless, ball back in play. Tigers have it. Riddle in the middle, over to Holden. Again, each team had brief moments where they penetrated the other team's defense, but those have been few and far between. By and large, the defense has been pretty solid on both sides of the field. Now Spence has it in the middle for Solon. Spence maneuvering, tries to get it down ahead to Ulch. Ulch just boots it out of bounds. Let's see, no, it's going to be off of Grinnell. And that will be a Spartan throw-in. 3 players in now for Solon. 16, 14, and 20. That's going to be Nate Van Rokel, Renee Meza, and Channing Wooldrick checking in for the Spartans. And Coach Noah Sigworth. And now they're ready for play, and here we go. Halfway through this first half, no score between Grinnell and Solon, as you see on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Pass back out to Tucker Spence. He gets the ball back to Colin McKee. McKee working against Jack Vitek. McKee tries to get it down to Locke. Intercepted nicely by Grinnell. That's Tyler Dostal. Dostal up ahead now. Tried to get to Riddle on the far side. Riddle puts it back in play, and Hoops has it. Drops the ball off to Kenneth Holden. Holden now boots it back to his teammate. And now they boot it over here on the near side to Jacob Dillon. Tigers now boot the ball over across the field. Trying to get something going. Here comes Grinnell on the attack. Can't see the number on the far side, but he quickly gets it down into Solon territory. Still on the attack. Getting past the defense. Now the ball is kicked off a Grinnell player all the way down inside the 20, but then booted out of there by Solon. Now the pass taken by the Spartans, Caden Mai. Mai on the far side tries to get out ahead to Channing Wooldrick. Wooldrick cannot catch up to it, goes out of bounds. It'll be Tiger ball on the throw-in. Wooldrick has it, along with Caden Mai. Caden Mai giving chase. So is Drake Keenan, and Drake is just going to boot it out of bounds. Solon Spartans get it, the ball on the throw-in. Again, check us out. We are Tiger Sports Livestream Network. We're on all social media platforms, Facebook, X, Instagram. We also have a website. There's a centering pass thrown in and snagged by Dominic Pert. Just reached up and grabbed it, which the goalie is allowed to do, and stops that Spartan attack. Now the ball kicked over here to the near side. Big boot down, trying to get it down to Jack Vitek. Vitek has it, now ahead to Leal. Leal on the near side, trying to get down and stops the ball, trying to turn the corner. Back to Vitek. He swoops in, tries to get it past the defense. He boots it back out, and that is taken by Holden. Tries to get it down inside to Hoops. He was surrounded. They boot it back out. Now a long shot taken by Holden, but it spins wide of the goal. It'll be a goal kick coming for the Solon Spartans. Just under 18 minutes left to go here in the ball game. In the soccer match, rather. I guess it is a ball game, but they are known as matches. There's a long boot headed up by Grinnell. Costow had it, now gets it over to Hoops. Hoops pulls the ball back, and Tigers will reset. Shannon Wildrick giving chase. Wildrick causing some problems. Now the Tigers get up ahead. Pass a little too far, intercepted by Solon. Now the pass out ahead to Nate Van Rokel. Van Rokel coming down, and he scoops it up. Does Dominic Pert, just ahead of the Solon player. Again, we have seen some really nice goalkeeping from both sides of the ball. Now the Spartans have the ball down, trying to clear the zone, and they do so. Griffin Spence gets the ball over now to Rene Menza. Menza out to Wildrick. And back to Eli Cash. Now Spartans have an attack going on the far side. Parker Mergen on the far side. Gets it back in the center now to Tucker Spence. Tucker Spence out in the middle, maneuvers around people, puts a long shot up. It goes up and over the crossbar. There'll be a goal kick coming for Grinnell. Solon's claiming the Tigers touched it, but the officials aren't buying it. Nice try, says the referee, but nope, it's off of Solon. It'll be goal kick for Grinnell. Now the ball is cleared out of the zone, but Spartans take it right back. Knocking the ball down is Leal. Leandro Leal. Over now to Holden. Holden giving chase, a little shove off. Another push in the back. Back and forth we go. Now we're going to call a foul on, I believe the foul is called on Solon. Yes, it'll be Tiger ball and a free kick. That's a case where a Tiger player shoved a Solon player down. So the Solon player got up and he shoved the Tiger player down. Says, all right, you want to be like that? I can do that too. There's a big boot by Tyler Costow. It's coming down by the goal. And the goalkeeper, Jake Grimm, will scoop it up. Shot was wide of the net, so it's not really a shot on goal. But he was able to scoop it up. Now Aiden Hoops back. Wildrick out there. Tigers on the far side now try to send it now off. The centering pass goes off of Wildrick. Now it's a foot race. Kenneth Holden giving chase down, and Dominic Pert had it just ahead of Nate Van Rokel. And the Spartans take it back, but Grinnell takes it right back. Back and forth we go. Ball is booted up. Now trying to get it down to Grinnell. Spartans are right around there. They turn the center up. Kenneth Holden comes knifing in. Holden trying to get a shot up. Pass to the far side, trying to hit Leal. Pass is intercepted momentarily. Leal has it back. He boots it back out. Aiden Hoops tries to center, but his pass is taken away by Solon. Drake Keenan now knocks it down and gets it on the far side, and Tigers will start the attack once again. Now Hoops has it in the middle. Over here on the near side to Tyler Dostal. Dostal's pass, kicked back initially by Solon, but then taken back by Grinnell. Holden had it, but then he's bumped off the ball by a Spartan defender. Now the ball is loose, and Grinnell will just boot it back down to the goalie. And Dominic Pert will play it in. Pass up here to the near side to Dostal. He drops the ball down. Dostal gets it now to Hoops. Hoops working out in the middle. Over now to Jacob Dillon. Dillon maneuvers back towards the center, gives the ball off to Hoops. Hoops over to Holden. Tigers on the attack. Holden tries to get up ahead to Leal. There's Leal, gets dumped down, and we're going to have a foul called, I think. Let's see. On Solon, I do believe. So Tigers will get a free kick at the 15-yard line. Now we have to stop the clock, and referee's going to get the players set. Tigers were ready to go there, but I thought the official, they have to stay so far off the ball before it's kicked. Ball is booted up, trying to hit the corner, and the ball is loose in front of the net, booted up by Solon and headed out of there by the Spartans. Wow. There's a bicycle kick back, and that ball is saved by Grimm. Aiden Hoops with a bicycle kick, but Grimm was right there. That was wild. That ball got booted straight up in the air right in front of the goal. And Tigers cannot take advantage of it. Ball headed around by a couple of players. We're going to have a foul called on Solon this time, I think. And Tigers play it in. Out in the center now to Aiden Hoops. Hoops spins it back to Jack Vitek. Vitek trying to get it down. There's players taking a tumble. They're going to call a foul, I think, on Grinnell. They're going to stop the clock. That's going to be a yellow card, I think, on Grinnell, I believe. So a yellow card called on Grinnell. Jack Vitek, he has to come out for one play. And that'll be number 18 checking for him. Isaac Sandquist checking in for Grinnell. A couple of subs in for Solon as well. 11:30 left to go here in this first half. No score between Grinnell and Solon, as you see on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. And now Solon plays it in. Long kick down. Knocked down by Solon, but taken right back by Aiden Hoops. Up ahead to Leal. Leandro out in the center. Leandro moving, tries to get it down ahead to his teammate. Ball gets past Solon momentarily, but then cleared out by the Spartans. Dangerous play there, but Hoops knocks it back in. Taken back by Solon, now taken back by Grinnell. Aiden Hoops boots it down, tries to get it down the corner. Nobody home, out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Solon. The ball booted up in the air. Taken back by Solon. Now the Spartans have it on the attack. Running down is the Spartans, and the ball goes loose. Pert lets it go. And Ethan Oak couldn't get a foot on it. And then Grinnell comes down. Leal boots it out. It will be, I think, a corner kick for Solon. Let's see. So 10 minutes, a little over 10 minutes left to go here in this first half. It is going to be a corner kick for the Spartans. Scoring opportunity here. Ball is booted up. Headed by Solon, but not towards the net, but behind them. Chased down by the Spartans. Goes out of bounds. It will be a goal kick coming for Grinnell. Dominic Pert set to play it in. Boots the ball up ahead. And Tigers trying to play it upfield. Jacob Dillon had it for a moment, taken back by Solon. Locked with a shot from the far side, headed out of there by Grinnell. Wow, it looked like it went off his head or maybe his shoulder. Hard to tell from here. But Locke, the leading goal scorer for the Spartans, got all his leg into it. Good battle on the far side there. And Tiger players pushing and shoving, and we're going to call a foul on Grinnell. I think it'll be Solon ball in the free kick. Yes, it will. The Spartans are set now to kick it in. Long kick up towards the goal. Knocked down by Grinnell. Again, Locke tried to jump and head it. Locke out there looks to be about 6'3" or 6'4". Tried to hit the ball back, but just couldn't get to it. So they're going to say off Grinnell, out of bounds. Across the end line, it'll be a goal kick coming for the Spartans. Colin McKee will trigger the ball in for Solon. Now the players start to move. There's a ball up right by the goal. Through the crease. Knocked down and not able to be controlled by Solon. Goal kick coming for Grinnell. Just under 8 minutes left to go here in the first half. Sub in for Grinnell. Jack Vitek checking back in. Replacing number 12, Christopher Riddle. No score between Grinnell and Solon, as you see in our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. As you said, Tiger girls and boys track team in action this Thursday for the WAMAC Conference meet up at Benton. Tiger boys and girls leading the conference in several categories. There's a shot on goal, kicked out of the ice by Costa over to Leo. Giving chase, though, is Renee Meza. Meza gets it back, but Leo takes it away. Now back to Grinnell. Now up and over. Hoops has it down the center. Hoops up ahead, trying to hit his teammate, Isaac Sandquist, knocked down by Solon. Here comes Caden Mai maneuvering through. Mai has it back. Over now to Ethan Ulch. Ulch on the near side, centering pass, knocked down by Grinnell. And booted up and out by the Tigers. But right back out to Solon. Caden Mai has it. Over to Renee Menza. Taken back by Grinnell. Now Solon will pull the ball back out and reset everything. 6.5 minutes left to go here. First half, no score between Grinnell and Solon on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Kenneth Holden now. Nice footwork. Gets it back to Tyler Kostow. Tyler boosts it over now to Drake Keenan. Captain to captain. Keenan now up ahead, trying to hit it to a Tiger player and does so, but running in there and poking it loose is Solon. Now Caden Mai maneuvering against Aiden Hoops. Over now to Locke. Locke out in the middle. Kicks it over the far side. Spartans on the attack. Locke down in the corner giving chase, and Locke gets dumped. And no call. Solon fans wanted a call. Nothing coming. Ball goes out of bounds. Let's see. It will be, well, they're going to say it is Tigers' ball on the throw in. Okay. Hoops has it here in the middle of the field. Now boots it back to Drake Keenan. Keenan all the way across field to Tyler Dostal. Tyler advancing the ball up. Up ahead now, trying to hit his teammate. That's Holden out there. Or check that, number 10, Leandro Leal. Nope, that was number 18. My apologies, Isaac Sandquist. 2 strikes, 1 more and I'm out. Subs in now for the Spartans. It is Spartan ball on the throw-in when play resumes. 5 minutes left to go first half. No score between Grinnell and Solon. High school boys soccer on the Tiger Sports live stream network. That pass booted back, nicely done by Tucker Spence. Spence up ahead trying to find Locke. Locke has it in the center. He's being battled by Keenan. Locke has it. Locke uses his body. He gets dumped, but gets it to his teammate. There's a shot on goal knocked down by Kostow. Elliott Sutton with a shot. Kostow blocked it. Leal sliding in. Nice tackle by Solon. And Leal goes down and he stays down. Leal maybe caught his head there when he hit. He hit pretty hard. But no foul call. It was a clean tackle. Just a tougher fall. Off of Solon out of bounds. Tiger ball in the throw-in. Both teams have had their chances, but just good goalkeeping and or good defense to stop them from capitalizing. There's a shot up off of Leal. His shot was deflected off his head. And Leal kind of comes up shaking his head. I think he kind of hit his head when he fell the first time. Then he just took a soccer ball off the head. Tough half for Leandro Leal. Now the Spartans will play it in with a goal kick. Just under 4 minutes left to go here first half. Holden has it now in the middle. Back to Jacob Dillon. Hoops battling for it now in the middle. Ball given up, taken back by Solon. Here come the Spartans. A little too far ahead. Solon was giving chase. That was Elliott Sutton giving chase that time. Ball headed back by Grinnell. Taken back by the Spartans. Pass knocked down by Leandro Leal. Here comes the Tigers on the attack. Leal maneuvering towards the middle. Leal tries to get the ball down, trying to hit one of his teammates, streaking in Jack Vitek, but the ball gets poked out of there just in time by Solon, who boots it way up and out of bounds. Tiger ball on the throw-in. Again, both teams had some opportunities, but just a great play by either the goalie or by the defense to stop that. That throw was tipped out of there by Solon. Grinnell tried to head it, but they knock it out of bounds. So it'll be Spartan ball on the throw-in. 2.5 minutes left to go here, first half. No score between Grinnell and Solon, as you see on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Now the ball passed down in the corner. Tigers giving chase. Ball is kicked out of bounds, and let's see. That's going to be a corner kick for Grinnell, I do believe. Yes, it is. So 1:55 and counting. Tigers with a golden opportunity here to get something. There's a ball up, headed up by Hoops, and goes out across the end line. It'll be a goal kick for the Spartans. Aiden just couldn't quite get the angle to get it towards the goal, and the Spartans will play it in. Minute and a half left to go here in this first half. We'll take our usual halftime break and come back with the second half. Now that ball is headed down quickly by Solon, and Dominic Pert runs it down just ahead of Ethan Olch. Now the ball's here on the near side. Kostow has it back, gets it up ahead to Hoops. Coming up on 1 minute left to go here in this first half. Hoops over to Jacob Dillon. Dillon now up ahead to Aiden. Aiden maneuvering on the sideline, gets past one defender. Aiden giving chase, knocks it down. Ball still loose, and Aiden looked like he may have inadvertently got kicked, and there's a couple players hurt on that. Solon player comes up limping. Now he's down, and Aiden Hoops is bent over. And we're going to have a stoppage here. I think that's number 11. Caden Mai. I think either he and Aiden hit knees or something, because they both kind of collided. They both went down, and if you've ever done that, cracked your knee against somebody else's, it is painful. Usually not serious, but painful. So they're going to have a stoppage here. He kind of points to it, asked him where it was. He kind of hit on his back of his hip bone there, on his back side. Took a hard tumble. And so referee Jeff Blanchard stops the clock while we let the injured player clear the field. When play resumes, it will be Tiger ball in the throw-in. 44 seconds left to go in the first half. There's the ready for play, and it's thrown in by Grinnell. Tigers trying to get something going here this last 40-some seconds. Kinnick holding, gets past the defense. Holden maneuvering out to the middle, still gets past the defense. Poke loose for just a moment. Now it's taken back and stopped by Solon. Wow. Good work by Holden that time, but a good defense by Solon as well. That ball is bounced up ahead, out of bounds. Throw in coming for Grinnell. 15 seconds left. Tigers get the ball in quickly. Holden has it. Tries to get out in the center. Intercepted by Solon. Taken right back by Grinnell. 10 seconds left. Ball's knocked off Solon. Ryan Locke has it. Locke maybe going to get a long shot off, and he just slams into a Tiger player, and that will do it for the first half. We've played one half of soccer. No score between Grinnell and Solon. We'll take this break and come back with the second half. You're watching high school soccer on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, we know that the Tigers have a game plan every time they take the field or court. And at Ramsey Weeks, we have a plan for you too. Check out our website at RamseyWeeks.com to get started. You can find all your insurance needs from residential to commercial, and if it is real estate you are looking for, you are one click away in the top menu. Here you can browse our residential and commercial listings. Don't forget, let Ramsey Weeks create a game plan for your new insurance or real estate purchase. Go Tigers!
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
At Mayflower Community, we offer a full continuum of care, from independent living in our beautiful historic neighborhood to assisted living, memory care assisted living, and skilled nursing care that meets you exactly where you are. But life here is about the experience. Whether it's enjoying a meal with friends in one of our dining spaces, staying active in the wellness center, or exploring our walking paths, there is always a way to connect. Come see why Mayflower is more than a residence, it's a community.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
Of course, all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership, drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group, join the Grinnell Booster Club.
Hey Tiger fans, Colton here at Wagon Wheels West in Grinnell, and today's game day boot is this men's Twisted X boot. This boot is going to be super comfortable with that self-stretch technology while also being greatly durable if you have to go and work in the yard or you're out on the job all day. This is going to be the boot for you. But don't get it twisted. This boot is going to look wonderful under a nice pair of blue jeans if you got to go out on the town. And stop in, try it, and good luck, Tigers.
At B3 Technology in Grinnell, we make IT simple. Our team provides reliable managed IT services, cloud solutions, data backup, and network security so your home or business runs smoothly every day. With big city technology and small town customer service, B3 Technology has been helping Central Iowa stay connected and protected for decades. Call B3 Technology today at 641-236-9296 or visit b3tech.com.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue, Grinnell, would like to invite everyone to experience the Barnyard. Our friendly smiles will serve you up with your favorite yogurt flavor of the day, sundaes, and specialty cyclones. If lunch or supper is what you're craving, they have all the favorites. Large groups are welcome by the busloads, and you can always catch us on the move or online. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. Go Tigers!
tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, we know that the Tigers have a game plan every time they take the field or court. And at Ramsey Weeks, we have a plan for you too. Check out our website at RamseyWeeks.com to get started. You can find all your insurance needs from residential to commercial, and if it is real estate you are looking for, you are one click away in the top menu. Here you can browse our residential and commercial listings. Don't forget, let Ramsey Weeks create a game plan for your new insurance or real estate purchase. Go Tigers!
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
Back here at TT Craner Field, second half just underway between Grinnell and Solon. Alongside Dan Walker, I'm Chris Juni. High school soccer doubleheader, second game of our doubleheader. Grinnell Tiger girls fought valiantly in the first game, but lost to Solon girls 4-1. Here it's 0-0, Grinnell and Solon. Teams have flipped ends, and Ryan Lott goes in. He gets dumped, puts his hands up like looking for a call. Again, in the official's determination, none was there, so we play on. Now a goal kick out of there by Grinnell. Tigers have it and bumped off the ball momentarily. Was holding, now he gets the ball back. Has hoops in the middle. Now boots the ball down ahead, trying to hit his teammate, Jacob Dillon, but ball goes too far out of bounds. It will be a goal kick coming for Solon. Our next broadcast is 1 week from tonight. A girl-boy soccer doubleheader as the Tiger girls and boys welcome the Williamsburg Raiders here to TT Craney Field for a girl-boy doubleheader. Girls game at 5 o'clock, boys to follow right here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network as we wrap up our spring sports schedule. Just 3 broadcasts. Well, after tonight, just the 2 broadcasts left. And again, tournament seedings are going to come out for all teams. If we do any coverage of either team in the playoffs, of course, we will let you know via social media and our website. Where's our website? That watermark in the lower right-hand corner of your screen is to add the .com. That'll take you right to our website. Solon come out with a burst of energy. Very aggressive, much like they started the game. That shot goes out of bounds off of Solon. It'll be Tiger ball on a throw-in. Again, they don't do any overtime here. If this ends up at 0-0 or 1-1 or anything like a tie at the end of the game, that's the way it ends. Nice defense by Grinnell there. Just poked it away. Jacob Dillon just got it away from the Solon player. And, oh, they said it went off at Grinnell. Okay. Tiger players are pointing. Of course, they're just probably trying to plead their case, I guess. But now the ball comes loose. Aiden Hoops had it for a moment, but he tries to get it downfield. Taken back by Solon. Parker Mergen had it. Passed up ahead to his teammate, but Tigers get control back. Now Grinnell will just reset everything, boot the ball back to Dominic Pert. And he has it out there, boots it over to his teammate, Drake Keenan. Senior captain, one of 3 captains for Coach Eugene Pert. The other 2 being Aiden Hoops and Tyler Costow. Keenan boots it up ahead, trying to hit Hoops. Over to Leal on the far side. Leal tries to pass it ahead to Jack Vitek. Ball goes a little far. But Solon can't control it, so it was out of bounds off of Solon. So Tigers get the ball on the throw-in. Now the ball bounced around. Aiden Hoops has it. Hoops reverses field. Gets it over to Leal on the far side. Leandro. Back over now to Kenan Colton. He puts a big boot up into it. Headed out of there nicely by Solon. But right down to Leal, who had it for just a moment, but then he lost it. And Solon comes away with it. Now the Spartans up ahead. Mesa on the far side. Gets past the Tiger defense of Tyler Dostal. And he goes to boot it out of bounds. So it goes off of Grinnell. So it'll be a throw-in coming for Solon. Long throw-in. Solon players have some of the longest throw-ins I've seen. Not that matters. I'm just pointing that out. I mean, it does matter. It's a good weapon to use, but I'm just saying in the soccer matches I've done, they're throwing that ball 20 or so yards or more in the air over their heads. There's a specific way you have to throw the ball in soccer. 2 hands over your head. Now the pass is going down there. Solon has it, and he lets the Tiger player close, and then he thought he was going to boot it out of bounds. Now it's intercepted back by Grinnell, but taken right back by Solon. Playing great defense back there is number 18, Griffin Spence, a sophomore defender for Coach Noah Sigworth. Costow giving chase. Bumped off the ball by Ethan Olk. Olk has it, puts a shot up, but it goes high and wide of the net. Out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick coming for Grinnell. Again, Solon boys coming into this with a record of 6 wins, 2 losses, and 4 ties. Grinnell with 5 wins, 3 losses, and 3 ties. So pretty evenly matched teams record-wise. And it's been a pretty evenly played soccer game as well. Each team having their opportunities, but either great goalkeeping or a stellar defensive play has stopped any threat. Now there's a pass centered out, now headed out of there nicely by Grinnell, but right to Solon. Spartans have it in the midfield. There's a ball up in the air, headed back by the Spartans. Ryan Locke. Locke has it, puts a shot on goal, hits the goal post. It's loose, and let's see. It hits the goalpost, that's out of bounds, the football goalpost, not the crossbar of the soccer goal. If it hits the crossbar of the soccer goal, it's in. But they ruled it hit the football goalpost. That is out. So that will be a goal kick coming for Grinnell. Man, you see why Locke is leading the team in goals. That was a shot. He really got some foot into it. And now it's taken back by Solon, maneuvering down, just poked away at the last second by Grinnell. Now the ball's kicked off a Grinnell player, and let's see, they're going to say off of Solon. It'll be Tiger ball on the throw-in. So the pass is ahead now to Solon. Spartans have it. Solon definitely coming up and beating the aggressor here. That ball is booted off of Grinnell out of bounds. It'll be Spartan ball on a throw-in. Eli Cash now to do the honors, throwing the ball in. Tyler Costow always right there by Mr. Locke. Now the pass up in the air. Locke tries to head it down. It's headed back by Spence for just a moment, but back out here, and Solon lets it go out of bounds. Throw-in coming for the Spartans. And again, you do not have to wait for the official to handle the ball. There's another long throw-in. Locke trying to head it up and out. Costow heads it up, and that is knocked down. Shot is taken up and up in the air, and Pert reaches up and grabs it for the save. And now Pert will boot it up and out of there. Gets a good boot into it. Way up in the air. Bounces down about the 36-yard line. Knocked down by Solon. Spartans now have it again. I would say the vast majority of this half has been played down the Tiger defensive end. Spartans really ramping up the pressure thus far. There's a shot towards the goal. Pert has to come up and snatch it away just ahead of Ethan Ulch. Ulch kind of gave a little look like, you just got there before I did. Nothing unsportsmanlike, just a little bit of a look like, you just beat me by a step there. Now here comes Solon again on the attack. Spartans over to Caden Mai. Now they pull it back out. Parker Mergen has it. Gets it down in the corner to My gets kicked down and it is going to be off of Solon out of bounds. It will be Tiger ball in the throw. And sub in now for Grinnell. Number 22 checking in, Easton Phelps. Seeing his first action, he replaces, looks like that is number 18, Isaac Sandquist. So Easton Phelps, a freshman, coming in for Coach Eugene Pert. And Tigers are going to throw it in. Aiden Hoops throws the ball in. Or check that, Keenan throws it in. Solon boots it right back down and out of bounds. Now Aiden Hoops will throw it in. Hoops with a long throw down. Booted up by Solon. Right to Locke. Locke sizes it up, tries to head the ball down. Knocked up by Tyler Costow. Ball's up in the air, headed down by Solon. Tigers trying to control. There's a kick out and gets past Solon for a moment, but the Spartans have control. Back in the middle to Tucker Spence. Spence ahead now. Aiden Hoops intercepts. Ball knocked up ahead to Kinnick Holden. And just turned and booted out of bounds by the Spartan defenseman back there. Can't catch the number. Looks like that's number 11. That's Caden Mai. Or 17, check that. Trip Johnson. Now Tigers have it now at midfield. Trying to get something going on there. Now the ball's given away, and here comes Solon. Ethan Olch quickly downfield, showing some speed, puts a shot on goal. Knocked down nicely by Pert. Dove to his left side and knocked it down, and most importantly, corralled the ball so there's no rebound. So saved by Pert. He really puts a foot into it. Goodness. From inside his goal line all the way down to about the opposite 20-yard line. Where's Coach Haydenfeld when you need him to say, hey, take a look at that one. Pretty good boot. I kid. I know a soccer ball is a lot different than a football. I'm just trying and failing to be humorous, so bear with me. Tigers now trying to get something started. 10 minutes gone by here in this second half. No score between Grinnell and Solon boys soccer on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Tigers looking to penetrate a gap in that defense. Now back to Costow. Costow now with a long boot down. Knocked down by Solon, but taken back by Grinnell. Leal trying to give chase. Spence has it in the middle. He boots it out to the side to his teammate. Little bump by Grinnell. Player again knocked off the ball. And Tigers coming in. Vitek coming in. Now gets it over to Aiden Hoops. Hoops past the defense. Now Tigers look to attack. Hoops' pass knocked down by Parker Mergen. Back and forth we go. There's a long boot down to the corner. That's going to go out of bounds off of Solon. It will be Tiger ball on the throw-in. Two subs waiting to come in for the Spartans. Again, unlike basketball or other sports, they can't just run on the field. They have to be beckoned by the official. Because it's Grinnell ball, they're not allowing the substitution in. Had it been Solon's ball, they probably would have allowed the substitution. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but that's the gist of it, what I've been told. Hoops on the near sideline, trying to work it up. Pass is intercepted by Solon. Taken back by the Spartans. Here they come on the attack. Tucker Spence maneuvering in the middle in traffic. Overhead to Tyler Costa, who kicks it away. And now Tigers go on the attack. Far side. Ball is taken by Easton Phelps. Phelps ahead now to a Tiger player. That's number 4, Jacob Dillon. But the Spartans get it right back. There's a pass down to the Solon player. He gets past the defense, and he is going to put it in the open net. Gets past Pert. That is Ethan Olch with the score. Beautiful move getting past the Tiger defense. And most importantly, kept control of the ball so he could do something with it afterwards. Hopped over the goalie, and an easy put into an open net. And Ethan Olch scores, breaks the tie at the 12-minute mark of this second half, and Spartans lead it 1-0. We saw that, as we said, for most of these 12 minutes or so of this second half, the ball has been played in the Tigers' defensive end. Now they allow the subs in for Solon. Number 6, Will McAtee. Number 8, Elliott Sutton, checking back in. By the way, nice to see number 1, Parker Mergen back out there. He, of course, had that injury, had to walk off in the second half. So he was out there for a little bit. He subs out. Now a big boot by Dominic Pert way downfield. Tigers giving chase, and they kind of block it off, and the goalie, Grimm, comes up and just snatches it. Nice interference, almost like a screen in basketball. Player kind of shielded, bumped the Grinnell player off it, and now Grimm puts his own foot into it. Kostow and Locke tangle at midfield, and pretty good-sized young men right there, and I'd call that a stalemate. Nobody won that battle. Leandro Leal-Hatto, he's knocked off the ball by a Spartan defender, now right out to Kostow, who tries to center back in. It's taken down by Grinnell. Now Aiden Hoops has it. Hoops tries to loop it down ahead for his teammate. That is Weston Grout, and that passes long, and Solon maintains control. Now up ahead again. Spartans trying to get control. Keenan knocks the ball up away from the speedy Ethan Olch. And now they get it down ahead, and Kenneth Holden knocks it down. Ball is put up in the air. Holden giving chase on the far side. Tries a centering pass. Tipped away by Solon, and Spartans clear the zone. I'm looking to see if Solon's strategy has changed much. Some teams, they get a lead, especially the second half, they go to like a prevent defense. They just boot the ball out of bounds, and they do what they can to milk that clock. But I don't see that from Solon. They're still being aggressive, looking to attack and score. At least thus far. We'll see if that changes as that clock continues to wind down. 25 minutes left to go here in the match. Solon with a 1-0 lead, as you see on our Curse Collision Center scoreboard. Pass down inside, a little too long for Olch. And that's doing something. That young man has some speed. Dominic Pert makes the catch. He boots it up and out. And it is thereby we're going to have a foul on Solon that time. Went up for a header, and player got taken down. And yeah, the Tiger players motioning. I think he motioned to the trainer that they have on the sideline there to not come out. Say, just stay over there. I'll be fine in a minute. And unlike other sports, if you stop play, which they did, you don't have to come out. If that were basketball or football, you'd have to come out for at least a play. All right, free kick for Grinnell. Tyler Kostow set to do it from about the 37-yard line. Kostow with a big leg. Let's see where he puts it. Ball's up in the air. Drifting down and nobody home. Easy snatch and catch for goalkeeper Jake Grimm. And Solon will get the ball on a goal kick. Grimm boots it out of there, but kind of shanked that one. Looked like one of my iron shots. And that went out of bounds, and Tigers get the ball back on a throw-in. Grinnell trying to get something going. Solon defense has been stellar. Well, both teams' defense has been stellar. Just a great play by Ethan Olch. Got a goal. He got past the defender, skipped over the goalie, and put the ball in the open net. Tigers get the ball quickly. Going out of bounds off of Solon. Tigers get the throw in. As you saw, they quickly grab it. Now the long pass down, headed back out by Trip Johnson. Trip, a senior defenseman for Coach Sigworth. Now the pass again. Olch on a run out again. Olch showing that speed. Puts a shot up. Deflected by Pert. Olch had it. They deflected by Pert. He saved the goal, but it's going to be a corner kick coming for the Spartans. Ethan Olch, a senior. Young man, very fast out there. Getting out behind the defense and gets a shot off, but Pert has to knock it away. Corner kick coming for Solon. Here comes the ball. A low kick knocked down by Aiden Hoops. Hoops gets past the defense. Now Hoops tries to clear the zone out. Up to Kenneth Holden. Stepped in and poked back in by Solon. Now the ball kicked back towards the goal. Tigers going to kick it around a bit. Now the ball's given away. Locke has it. Locke with a big leg, puts a shot up, across is knocked away by Grinnell. Loose in front of the net, ball is shot, and a shot attempt knocked down. I think he whiffed on it. Did the Solon player. Had a point-blank shot, went to kick it. I think he just missed it. Either way, Tigers dodge it there. Holden trying to get past the defense and can't do it. Nice play by Will McAtee. Solon putting all kinds of pressure on this Tiger defense at the moment. Ball goes all the way across the goal to the far side, taken by Grinnell. Ball gets booted up and out of bounds off of Solon. Tiger ball in the throw-in. 1-0. Solon with the lead on a goal by Ethan Oltz in the 12-minute mark here of the second half on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Still plenty of time left for Grinnell to get something back, but they got to get this ball out of their defensive end. They haven't had many chances. Now they're on the attack. And going through, Leandro Leal just goes right through Caden Mai. Now Aiden Hoops tries to get it ahead to Leal, but ball's loose. Leal comes back for it. He still has it. Surrounded over now to a shot attempt by Jack Vitek, who boots it up and over the goal. Field goal was good, but in this sport you don't get 3 points for it. All it gets is a goal kick coming for Solon. Subs in now for the Spartans. 14 and 20 checking. Nate Van Rokel and Channing Wildrick checking in. Maybe fatigue starting to set in. Solon's been able to sub, and Grinnell doesn't really have many players on the bench they can go to. We'll see if that plays into it here as we get along in this second half. Coming up on halfway through the second half. Solon gets the ball down. Bryce Grobby now kicks it back in. Knocked down by Trip Johnson. Johnson ahead now trying to get to his teammate Chadrick Wildrick. Check that, Channing Wildrick, my apologies. But it goes off of him out of bounds, and Tigers get it on a throw-in. Leandro Leal had it for just a moment, but now Tucker Spence has it. Solon on the attack. Spence down the middle. Winds up, tries to get a shot. Kicked away by Costa at the last moment, but taken right back by Solon. Spartans get a shot on goal, but Dominique Pert right there to scoop it up. So Solon definitely winning the battle of the pressures. As you said, vast majority of this half has been played down in the Tiger defensive end. Again, don't know if that's fatigue or just determination or what, but Solon's definitely had the advantage so far this second half. Here comes Spence again, maneuvering past traffic, gets past Hoops. Spence turns, uses his body. Hoops, though, gets the best of him and gets the ball away. Nice job by Aiden Hoops that time. Tucker Spence is a handful. He's quick and really good with the feet. Got the ball away. Now Tigers can go on the attack. Halfway through the second half. Grobby gets the ball for a moment, tries to boot it back to his teammate. Ball gets past Keenan, who just boots it back to Pert. Pert, then he launches it from the goal down to Kinnick Holden. Ball is loose for just a moment. Trip Johnson has it, gets it back. Knocked down by Grinnell. Jacob Dillon has it. Dillon kicks it off as Tucker Spence. Spence gets past the Tiger player, gets past the Tiger player again. And he gets the ball out and goes off of Grinnell out of bounds. Should be Spartan ball on a throw-in. Pretty fancy footwork there from Mr. Spence. Spartans with a lot of speed and a lot of quickness out in that lineup. Grinnell has that too, but it's been a good solid soccer match. Tigers now get the ball up ahead, trying to get something going. Ball is kicked up and out of bounds off Grinnell. It will be Spartan ball on the throw-in. 1-0, Solon with the lead over Grinnell. Still time left, 18:45 and 18:35 and counting. Spartans came down on had a goal shot there. Now the ball passed over to Parker Mergen. Mergen takes a shot on goal. Couldn't quite get all of it that he wanted, the velocity. Easy save for Dominic Pert. Unofficially, that's his 6th save of this half. So whatever Coach Sigworth told his troops at halftime they are executing because they have definitely been the aggressor but had more shots on goal. And now a throw-in coming for Solon. Long throw-in by Eli Cash. Ball knocked down. Wildrick trying to go after it. Ball is kicked off of Solon out of bounds. Grinnell ball. Subs in for the Tigers, number 14, Samuel Garcia, and number 18, Isaac Sanquist checking in. Replacing number 4, Jacob Dillon, and number 22, Easton Phelps. Now Tigers can throw it in. There's a ready for play whistle. Gets the ball in now for Grinnell, but ball goes too far and taken back by Solon. Caden Mai now over to Tucker Spence. Now back to Colin McKee. McKee down in the corner, tries to get a shot up, and Dominic Pert jumps up and comes out of his net and grabs that ball, boots it out of there, all the way down to about the 20, and it's tipped out by Grinnell. It will be a throw-in for Solon, who quickly, the Spartans get the ball in. Now the ball is over the head by Grinnell, intercepted by Solon. Now the ball is knocked up and out of bounds. Let's see where they point. It is going to be Grinnell ball on the throw-in. 16.5 minutes left to go here in this second half. Solon leads Grinnell 1-0 on a goal by Ethan Olch in the 12-minute mark of the second half. For that 1-0 lead. Again, soccer pairings will be released tomorrow, May 6th. So we'll see where the Tiger boys and girls end up playing. Leandro Leal, a little slow to get up there. Don't know if he fought off a cramp or what. Pound on the ground. I don't know if he's mad because he was a little bit of a ding. Yeah, Leandro Leal's trying to get something straightened out there. Meanwhile, Solon's on the attack. Now Leal looks to be okay, so we play on. Pass cross court, across the field to Tucker Spence, taken back by Grinnell. But taken right back by Solon. My goodness, the Spartan defense has been outstanding. Tigers, just when they get something going, they can. Now Spence has the ball. Caden Mai, rather. Battling Grinnell player. Mai kicks it out of bounds. And it will be Tiger ball on the throw-in. Battling Isaac Sanquist there for that. Ball up ahead. Tries to get it to Sanquist, but goes past him. Taken back by Solon. Mergen now has it. Spartans pull it back to reset. Eli Cash. Long boot, puts it in play. Gets past the Tiger defense, but chased down by Grinnell, who just boots it up and out of bounds. It will be Solon ball on the throw-in. Subs in now for the Spartans. Number 7 checking in, Ethan Olch. And number 33, Ryan Locke. Replacing Channing Wildrick. And number 14, Nate Van Rokel. Both those young men freshmen for the Solon Spartans. Pass is thrown in. Taken back by Grinnell and cleared out by the Tigers. Solon knocks it down, but right to Grinnell. Holden now up ahead. Gets a pass ahead to Leal on the far side. Leal tries to feed it through to Aiden Hoops. Nice defense by Solon. Knocks that ball down. Keenan heads it back in. Leal comes and knocks it back to Ethan Olch. Olch up ahead, a little too far. Tigers ball on the throw-in. Clock starting to creep up on Grinnell just a little bit. 13.5 minutes left to go here. Tigers wanted a palm ball, no call, so we play on. There's a boot up there by Grinnell to clear the zone. Taken right back by Grinnell. Kenneth Holden has it. Starts the attack, tries to get it to Hoops. A little too far, punched out away by the Spartans. Tigers get the ball in the throw-in. Subs waiting to come in for both teams. Number 12 coming in for Grinnell, Christopher Riddle, and number 24, Rovi Mavagani. Try that again. Rovi Mavagani. Yeah, there we go. Checking in for Grinnell. Replacing number 9, Jack Vitek and Leandro Leal. So we'll be Tigers ball in the throw-in. Big, long throw-in out to Drake Keenan. Keenan gets the ball down. Trying to get it to Mavagani. Now Solon has it. Rourke drops it off, or Locke rather drops it off to Meza. Back out to McAtee, who has it taken away by Grinnell. Hoops, long pass down, trying to hit his teammate. Streaking down the far sideline a little too far. Out of bounds, throw in coming for the Spartans. Our next broadcast will be next Tuesday, 1 week from tonight, here at TT Crane Field. Girl-boys soccer doubleheader as the Tigers host the Williamsburg Raiders for a soccer doubleheader starting at 5 o'clock with the girls. Boys to follow right here on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Big boot by Solon clears the ball down. Now the Spartans have it. There is Locke with a huge boot from about 25 or 30 yards out, up and over the crossbar out of bounds. Goal kick coming for Grinnell. Pert boots it up out of there, taken back by the Tigers. Pass ahead, trying to get down to Hoops, intercepted by Solon. It seems like the Spartans have had a defender right there where they needed to be in the right spot at the right moment. Tigers take the ball back and start their attack. Up ahead, that is going to be, let's see, is that off of Solon or off of, yes, it is off of Solon. Hayden Hoops throws the ball in. Gets it to Mavangi. Now Bryce Grobby kicks it across the field to his teammate, who drops it back to Tyler Kostow. Kostow slams into Ethan Ulch. In a pretty good battle, Kostow gets it in quickly to Hoops. Aiden tries to get past the defense. Now has in the middle, surrounded by Solon defenders. Just two black jerseys and about 4 white jerseys as the ball is centered down towards the goal. Dominic Pert will scoop it up, and he will boot it back. Passes off Mongavi, tries to get it to his teammate, Christopher Riddle. Had a shot at a moment, but then Solon just catches up with that speed, knocks it out of bounds. It will be Tiger ball on the throw-in. Ten minutes left to go here in the match. Solon leads Grinnell 1-0. Kostow puts his big boot into it, tries to get it down in the corner. I think he thought someone was going to be down there and run with him, and nobody did, so it'll be a goal kick coming for Solon. Subs in for the Spartans. Number 8, Elliott Sutton checking in. Also number 10, Tucker Spence. Coming in for Coach Noah Sigworth. And again, it's continuous clock. These players can basically run around for 40 minutes straight. We've had a couple of stoppages for some players being down, but other than that, the clock moves. To me, soccer is can be one of the most grueling sports there is. I mean, you just jumping, running, stop, start, kicking, and everything. It's just, I know any sport can be that way if you really look at it, but it's right up there for one of the most grueling ones. No doubt about it. Now the ball goes across the goal line. It's going to be a goal kick for Solon. The player retrieved, just shot a jump shot and got the ball back to his teammate for the goal kick. And now the Spartans will play it in. Big boot along the ground. Stepped up. Aiden Hoops had it for just a moment, but then taken back right back by Solon. Now back to Keenan. He puts it down there by the goal. Forces the goalkeeper, Jake Grimm, to come up and scoop it up. Rovi Mavagani was right there to make sure he scooped it up. And another goal kick coming for the Spartans. Now you kind of can see what I talked about earlier. When Solon got the lead, would their strategy change? Would they go from attacking aggressive to maybe play more of a prevent? That goal came about the 25-minute mark. For about the next 15 or so minutes, they were the aggressor. Now the last couple of minutes, they've kind of gone into, well, we're just going to boot the ball out of bounds and keep booting it out of bounds. Ball's headed back. Tigers trying to get something going. And Spartans have a lot of defenders down in the Grinnell end. Out of 11, they have 7 players down in this end. Almost 8 out of the 11, and one of those 11 is a goalkeeper. So they only have 2 players back on quote-unquote defense, but 11 defenders down in the Grinnell end of the field. So there's a little bit of a shift right there by Coach Noah Sigworth. Tigers still have time, and they're just 1 goal down. Under 7 minutes left to go in the match. Ball's taken out ahead, and here comes Ethan Ulch. And he gets it poked out, and he kicks it out of bounds, so Tigers get another throw in. Kostow snaps the ball in. And now the boot up ahead. Down towards the goal. Mavagi coming in and just scooping it up was goalkeeper Jake Grimm. Rovi Mavagi, a freshman, a lot of speed. Need another step or two to maybe have a chance to put that one in. As it is, Tigers get the ball back and trying to control it. And they do so. They're going to boot it across the field here. Drake Keenan has it. Keenan now on the near side to Bryce Graby. Graby up ahead. Tries to get it out there, and Mavangi has it. Gets past Sandquist. Now the shot down. Mavangi knocks it down, but then cleared out of there by Solon. Number 9, Colin McKee, right there to boot it out of bounds. Well, they say it went off of Grinnell, so that's going to be a Solon throw in. Okay. I thought they pointed towards it was Grinnell ball, but nope, they changed that, or else I just didn't see it properly. I'm going to go with the latter. And now Solon on the attack. There's a ball down ahead. Ethan Ulch with that speed. Ulch gets down to the ball. He's trying to square it up and get it centered, and Perk just comes up and scoops it up and stops that attack. Big boot by Pert. Knocks it out towards the Tiger end. Now taken down there by Grinnell, but cleared back out by Solon. Knocked down by Grinnell. Grobby has it here on the near side. Leal set to sub in at the next dead ball, or when they beckoned by the official. Now here comes Solon. Tucker Spence on the attack on the far side. Spence catches up to the ball, runs it down, has it back in the center. Now puts a long boot into it, down towards Dominic Pert. He makes the catch, and now we're going to have a whistle. I'm not sure what the whistle's for. Did they call an offside perhaps on Solon? I'm not sure what it was, but they're giving the Grinnell the ball on a throw-in on the far side. Now Jeff Blanchard is going to talk to the sideline official to see what the call was. And let's see. Sub in, Leandro Leo checking back in for Grinnell. Replacing Rovi Mavangi. Now Tigers have 4 minutes and 23 seconds left to tie this game to get something going. Kostow, big foot into it. Trying to get down to his teammate. Knocked down by Solon. Kicked back in by Grinnell. Ball is loose for a moment. Tigers trying to surround it. Can't clear it out. Now to Ryan Locke. Locke tries to get the centering pass over to Spence. Spence had it for a moment, but bounces off Aiden Hoops, and Hoops takes control over now to Keenan. Keenan puts the ball down in, booted up by Solon, knocked down by Christopher Riddle. Riddle boots it back. Now back to Drake Keenan. Keenan back to Grobby. Grobby on the near side looking for an opening. 3 Solon defenders around him. Now boots it all the way across the field to his teammate. 3.5 minutes left to go here in the match. Over to Leo. Leo had it for a moment. Ball's knocked up by Solon, and the Spartans get control. Here they come on the attack. More controlled attack. Now here comes Solon on the run out. Pass up ahead now to Locke. Locke had it loose. Ball's perched out of the goal. It is knocked down. And there's all kinds of players down. No whistle. We play on. Wow. Shot went wide. Pert was down, and Tiger player had to play goalie, but the shot was wide, and that's hit out of bounds by Solon. Tiger ball in the throw-in. Sub in now for Grinnell. Number 4, Jacob Dillon checking in. And he is going to replace number 14, Samuel Garcia. Hoops, big throw-in. Gets it down to his teammate. That is Riddle. Ball goes out of bounds off of Solon. Another throw-in coming for Grinnell. 2.5 minutes left to go in the match. Grinnell trails Solon 1-0. Tigers try to throw it in. Ball is booted up. Headed up by Solon. Aiden Hoops puts it back in play. Another header by Solon. Another boot up by Solon. And it's bounced around and finally comes down. Leo trying to get in there and make a shot. Leo, ball's loose. Had a chance at it, but cleared out of there by Solon at the last minute. Wow. Leo was winding up to maybe take a shot at it. Couldn't get the hips around before Solon poked it loose. Now Leo comes back and gets it. Leo puts a shot up. It's deflected out of bounds. Solon wanted a foul called on Grinnell as Ryan Locke got dumped. No whistle. And now let's see, what is the call? Grinnell ball and throw in. 1:45 left to go. Ball is booted up by Grinnell down by the goal. Headed back out of there by Solon. Trip Johnson. Locke had it for a moment now. He misses the header, and Tigers have it. Ball's up in the air. Aiden Hoops going for it. Headed back out by Solon. That ball is booted up and out of bounds. Up into the stands. Tigers ball in the throw-in. Quickly, Grinnell gets the ball. Drake Keenan looking to throw it in. Gets the ball back in to Kinnick Holden. 1:15 left to go in the match. Holden, long boot down, trying to get down to Leal. Aiden Hoops had it for just a moment. Ball's loose, but again, cleared out by Solon. Tigers just so close. So many near misses. Tigers trying to get the ball in quickly. Got to retrieve the ball. Keenan throws the ball in. Gets it down to Sandquist. Sandquist has it. Leal takes it back. Leal gets chipped down. We play on. Spence with a long pass down. Giving chase is Solon, but he boots it down to Pert, who clears it back out of the goal. 30 seconds left to go. Solon trying to hang on. Tigers have time for one last run. Here comes Aiden Hoops. Hoops gets past the defense. Aiden trying to bring the ball down. Surrounded by 2 defenders. Gives the ball up. Pass was knocked down. Nice play by Locke, and that might do it. 20 seconds left. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Grinnell ball in the throw-in. Quickly, Costow gets it. Tries to throw the ball in. 15 seconds left. Solon just going to be content to watch the ball, then boot it out of bounds. And that is going to be it with 5, with 4, and that is going to do it. Valiant effort. Good soccer match by both teams, with Solon on a goal by Ethan Olch in the 12-minute mark of the second half. Spartans get the win 1-0 over Grinnell. Our next broadcast is next Tuesday. A week from tonight, Tiger Girls and Boys host Williamsburg for a doubleheader starting at 5 o'clock here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. For Dan Walker, I'm Chris Jennings saying good night from the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.